From this shit.
That's fucking retarded.
Live!
Do it live!
What?
Mm-hmm.
What's
It's
happening?
Cyber Monday!
Oh, it is Cyber Monday.
I'm gonna have to go search for some stuff real quick. Be right back.
Get your I hope everybody got their cyber shopping done.
Does anybody know any good deals?
I'm doing it.
Wait, is Cyber Monday means shopping? I thought it means something totally different.
Well, kind of like Black Friday means a different thing in the porn world than it does in the shopping world.
You know there's a lot of Black Friday promos.
Yeah, right? Black Friday.
Did any of you guys actually go do any like Black Friday shopping, trying to get some deals?
Nope.
No.
Only online. Only online.
Trying to get killed at Walmart over a flat screen?
I basically don't go anywhere but my house and the bar for until like January 15th.
I don't blame you.
Hear that frog?
Yeah.
I know. I mean, God, now it's like last month and I got to go shopping. Or ordering. I just got to start ordering. Get some of them. There's some good deals to be had, though.
Yeah, there are. In fact, the last two Black Fridays is when I bought my GoPros.
Oh,
Derek got a good deal on a monitor today. Some HD quality.
Oh yeah.
Well, man, I can tell you, it would be worth it just to go out and film some motherfuckers at Walmart going hog wild. Like,
Oh, that'd be the best. Fuck, just like camera gear and just fucking start filming.
Fighting.
You could like yell out some shit, like get people all riled up. You could be like, "Oh shit, they're giving away fucking Xboxes over there. First 3 people over get one fucking free."
How dope would it be to fucking have a DJI Phantom looking down from like the entrance, open the doors, and just watch them flood in from a drone?
Oh, that would.
Oh, I should do that.
Yeah, you could even, if you were fucking skilled enough, you can go in the door over their heads and into the fucking restaurant. Back
You could probably fly a drone inside
What
Walmart.
happen is that they're gonna keep you out, so you can actually get away with that if you had the balls to do it.
You should
Well,
like
and
bring.
they're not going to be able to kick you out on Black Friday. They got so much fucking shit going on. Like, what the
They wouldn't
fuck
be
are
able to
gonna
reach
do?
you.
You should bring in your like empty GoPro bag box and just like free GoPros and like throw it in the ground to people. just watch the freaking battle royale.
Dude, people would be pulling out machetes and shit trying to get
that'd
at
be
that.
fucking awesome. Just put a fucking dildo in it or something, just to give it a little bit of weight.
Dude, that is a great idea.
Speaking of that
Deal
bullshit,
with the fucking killer
Free
idea. Now, someone's going to do it.
speaking of that
Yeah,
bullshit,
Black
you guys
Destroyer.
heard of these fucking hatchable fucking things?
What is that?
That's some fucking toy. This bitch on my fucking local yard sale, she's like, "Oh yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Hatchables, $1,400." I'm like, what the fuck is that? It looks like it's a little fucking egg with a picture of Furby on it, and
Did you throw it in the water and like a little critter expands out of it?
No, it's more technical than that. You have to fucking play with it and talk to it and pet it and shit, and then the toy decides when it hatches. And there's a little furry
Sounds
on
so
it.
much like a child.
It's like those, remember those fucking Digipets? It's kind of like
Digipets, yeah.
So what do you got to talk to it and stroke it, and then it decides to come out of the shell? It sounds like a millennial.
Then it throws a few robes.
I love how most of you guys are millennials, even though you're on the cusp of Gen X there, Josh.
Gen X goes to 1984.
Okay. All right, so we're all...
I'm cusping.
Yeah, so me, you, Neil, and Billy are all Gen X then.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Dan and Derek
Nirvana.
are Gen Y or
Yeah, and I hate to, I'm not a pigeonhole kind of guy, but I feel like there should be a separate term for anybody who grew up without the internet. Because Derek, well, I mean, that wouldn't be Dan, but Derek, you're like in your late 20s, right? You're not that much younger than I am.
Yeah. I grew up
without the internet. Like when you were a kid, it was no such thing as a fucking internet.
I didn't even get my first computer till I was 19.
Exactly, and that's an entirely different generation because you get somebody who's 21, 22 years old right now. The internet and computers have always been a thing, and that's so huge.
Josh, you know what? I grew up at a time where that stuff was just coming out. Like, my dad had a computer, like fat screen, like.
Oh yeah.
I grew up when the internet was growing
generation.
Right. I mean, but you grew up in aren't you like Micronesian or some like weird race or something, Dan?
Yeah, I'm some like Mexican.
Yeah, no, you're something weird. I knew that.
God,
I
Mexa Asian.
Is anyone else hear that echo? Is that just me going crazy?
Check.
Tim?
I don't
Yeah.
hear it.
Check.
Does anyone else hear it? I can hear myself after I stop talking, and it's fucking me up.
Oh man.
Fucking me up.
Hold on.
Should have ate all those shrooms before we started.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Maybe you didn't eat enough. That's the fucking problem.
Did it stop just now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sound off
the
in the side chat if you like getting fucked up on shrooms. Raise your hand.
How do you take your shrooms? With a tea?
I was always really into like just putting the dried shrooms on a piece of bread with some peanut butter.
I'm just muting myself when I'm not talking. It's weird that it's an echo that only you can hear and no one else can. It's so bizarre.
It's his fucking quality.
I can hear it when Dan was talking. I could hear it on Dan too. He would have like a slight trail.
But
it's not now.
Racing Mason says EN187 is like a less autistic Bubbles.
Exactly.
You need to hear that.
I'll just unmute.
I appreciate that.
Every other time.
Pretty close. Maybe if you turn off the studio, you have the studio thing on, don't you? Turn that off.
Well, I did. I turned studio off, but then you said you could still hear it. It didn't make any difference.
Oh, it didn't. It's a Macintosh thing.
It must be, man. It's too much audio.
What was the very first thing y'all ever fucking squeezed your pud to? The very first.
Oh, it was a movie called Scoundrels from 1982.
Man, Tim fucking knows. You probably
Scoundrels.
Every once in a while.
Dang, you just ruined the year of my birth. Now whenever I think of my birthday, I'm gonna think of Tim choking his blood to Scoundrels.
I already told you guys, man. It was
birthday ruined.
Like a 70s Playboy.
Jeez, I don't remember, and I have a slower lifespan.
Think back. Not the first time you flogged a dolphin. Everybody beat it to without porn.
Oh yeah, that usually happens almost by accident in the bathtub when you're 11.
And then you found out like, man, if I look at something while I do it, man, that's the fucking jam right there.
It's that next level,
dude. The first time I did it, a scratch on my crotch.
Pud crusher.
It itched so bad. I was just itching for like 3 minutes, and then all of a sudden, I didn't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, at my aunt and uncle's house, when I was in maybe second grade, I found a whole bunch of Playboy magazines underneath my cousin's bed, and I really didn't know. I didn't have a full grasp on it at second grade. I just knew that I really, really liked those women didn't have any clothes on, but I couldn't grasp completely why I liked it so much. But everything fell into place, if you know what I mean.
Oh, here's a better question. Oh no, not everyone's answered yet. Never mind.
Mine was too, and I think I've told you guys this before. And it was definitely to the beginning of Clarissa Explains It All.
What is that?
I know that show.
It was like the intro, and like in the intro, she would like there was like these words, the like titles would go, and she had to like duck. She's like, "Oh no, one's going over my head." And if you pause it, I used to videotape shit on VHS all. And if you paused it, you could see her shirt.
Megatron.
Oh yeah. I used to do that in school, man.
That part of the tape is all stretched out.
Did you guys ever get this bad in school? In high school, you'd notice a girl with a button-up shirt on, so you made sure you set one row behind her to the right, to the right, so you can, like, when she leans over, you can see right into that fucking button-up to the left.
Dang,
that's an old Carney trick right there.
Oh yeah.
Peeking.
Good old memories.
Melissa Joan Hart was hot for fucking to a 10-year-old. I mean,
jeez.
Well, there's that
fucking bitch now. She's like some crazy like vegan social justice warrior or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Here's a better question. What's the first time you got caught?
I've never been caught.
I can't even say that.
That's straight up.
Yeah, I don't think so. I never have either.
Yeah, same here.
I almost did downstairs in the washroom.
Like if you get
Today.
caught, you got. It was like 15 minutes ago before the stream started.
How you guys doing?
That's funny.
Let me tell you, I feel like if you ever get caught, part of you deep down inside wants to get caught. Right? You might not have come to terms with that yet, but you want to get caught.
I just fucking give them the old pirate eye as soon as they walked in the door.
You stare them right in the eye and don't miss a beat.
No, I fucking open their eye where they squint. And
Oh.
Go straight up something about Mary.
Just keep on stroking and dead eye them and go, don't leave.
Yeah. Don't move a step.
Just let this happen.
Don't move a step.
My dad was a totally psychological fuck up about it. He came home from work way too early. It fucking caught me, right? And I fucking like pulled the blanket up. I was like, oh, just chilling, not doing nothing here. And he acted like he didn't know what the fuck was going on. And now I was like, okay, well, that's pretty cool. But he had to go back to work. So the minute he went to go out the door, I was like, thank God. He stopped and turned around and goes, I know what you're doing.
Why is he gonna bust you up about it though? I feel like you just got to be like, oh, that's your thing,
Doing.
I mean, you would have known anyway because you're gonna go back to the circus and like fucking tell the story to everybody.
Oh yeah, no, totally. It's probably a jackpot by now. They're probably still telling that story.
Hey man, you know what? Everybody poops. Everybody beats their shit, man.
Okay, how many people have? Right, that's true. How many?
You guys
people
ever seen that Rick and Morty? Here, I just linked it in the side chat. It's the Rick and Morty where Morty's dad almost catches him, and he goes ahead and warns his dad, "Hey, look, man, you don't want to see something you don't want to see. You better knock before you come in here from now on." He just lays the law down to him.
It's a good show.
Dang, I think ours is coming in. It looks like he just wrapped up that 24-hour stream.
What the fuck? I gotta go somewhere.
Well, he'll be fresh for the hangout.
Dang, I bet he's right. 24 hours of gaming, right?
It's just gonna be on mute the whole time. He's gonna be asleep.
Oh, Jake's not here. I was gonna ask him about how he liked his new bike.
Oh yeah, I saw you got the 07, huh?
The quietest bike on the planet. When I was watching that video, I was like, why can't I thought something was wrong, and
you got when they from the factory.
Volume.
Yeah, from the factory, man, you cannot hear them. They sound like a sewing machine. When I was riding mine home from the dealership, I was like, God, this thing sounds horrible. But as soon as I opened it up, man, it turned into a monster.
Yeah, that thing's whisper quiet. Crank it up, and all you can hear is Jake talking.
MT10 for a second, and I was like, "Fuck, this shit's nice." But 7's cool. I actually think the 7 fits him better. Smaller, fucking little thumper. Fucking probably you could beat it up more and take it off road easier, probably.
And honestly, there will be a lot of people who will disagree with me on this, but I know the 7 is not as fast or torquey as the 9, but overall, I think it's a better motorcycle. It's just
better than this dick.
Yeah. What's up, Mr. 24 Hours?
Yeah, what's up, 24?
It was 21, but I don't want to toot my own cock, but
man, that's dedication right there.
I was tripping as it was this morning when I woke up and saw you on, let alone till right now.
Yeah.
Dang, cool. That must be some good game right there.
Yeah, I played it solid all the way till fucking, after you guys got off.
Overcat?
Meth is a hell of a drug.
Man. I don't know. I haven't played it, but I'm still weary on that one.
Well, your fucking time to be weary is running out because it's only on sale until the end of today.
How much was it? Did you say?
Like $34.
Wow.
I'll wait till after Christmas. It'll be like $5.
Doubt it.
Probably.
Doubt it, dog. They still fucking sell Diablo for $60, I think.
Are you serious? Fucking Blizzard, they would.
Yeah, Blizzard takes a few years, like 3 years, to lower the price.
That Black Friday deal, dog.
How's the fire in Tennessee? It's
Yeah, I thought that was all under control, and then you posted that other stuff today.
Dude went the same fucker that set the other ones, I guess, and somebody that wasn't caught went across on the other side where they had it contained and lit another one.
Oh wait, somebody's starting the fires?
Yeah, arson. Yeah,
like,
it's all being done by Arson's minions.
Yeah.
It's
dog.
a bunch of Trump supporters.
Damn.
I don't know. I shared.
I'm
Go to
just
YouTube
kidding.
Motovloggers. Go to YouTube Motovloggers and Friends on Facebook and see my last post there, and you'll see Gatlinburg. Like, it's for real on fire. It's fire in the sky, man. It looks like a fucking apocalypse.
And the tail of the dragon is completely shut down at this point, or what?
Yeah, it's cracking apart.
Oh, the heat is actually breaking up the asphalt. That is crazy.
Wow. Oh, man.
It is truly the tail of the dragon now.
Oh yeah, it's on.
Yes.
Fucking for real. Somebody on a big fat boy should go through there and just run over the cracks, get some video.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Burning forest in the background.
Holy
That'd be
crap.
sick, actually.
Yeah, it's closed from both ends. Everything was cool, you know. The skies turned blue again, and then all of a sudden, boom, we get those videos. And it's Chimney Tops. You can look it up on Google. Chimney Tops Mountain, the most popular. Oh, such a coincidence! The most popular trail in the Smokies for hikers because it's the hardest. It's like you elevate 3,000 feet in 1 mile, so it's a really hard trail. They just lit it up.
Dang, that sucks. What a bunch of assholes.
I think, man, some tinfoil in me wants to say somebody's trying to fuck the economy here, because that's why people come. That's the only reason people come here is to fucking walk on that shit
Bastards.
and ride the dragon, and it's on fire. So we're fucked.
It's just amazing to me that it's almost December and you guys are dealing with freaking wildfires there. That's unheard of.
It is, man.
For Tennessee, Kentucky, man, for that part of the world, you just don't have those kinds of wildfires that time of the year. It's usually too wet, too cold, I mean, you guys can get snow at this time of year.
Well, it hadn't rained in like 3 months.
Oh, well, that'll do it, of course, but yeah, it hasn't been that hot though, right? What have your highs been during the day?
65, 70.
Yeah, see, that's usually not enough heat to ignite a wildfire, but when we have wildfires here, it's like you said, when it hasn't rained for months and months and months, everything's real dry. It just basically is kindling. But then we have a 105-degree day or 110-degree day, and half the counties burn up.
Kindling.
Kindling. Yeah, exactly.
How was everybody else's week?
It's only Monday.
Everybody have a good like Thanksgiving and shit.
Oh yeah. Boring family stuff, but it was fun.
I hung out at the bar like I do every Thanksgiving. It's awesome. You guys should try it.
I can see Josh out in the back of the shame on the patio deep frying turkeys for everybody.
No, man, I don't do any of that shit. Fucking, it's like I deep fried turkeys 1 year. Such a pain in the fucking ass. I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
It was like I fucking did it, and then like I spilled a bunch of grease because I was already fucking drunk when I was doing it, and then like the grease like stained. I got a brick patio, and the grease stained my bricks for like fucking like 3 years. It left like stain marks on them. It was fucking bullshit, man. I never did that shit again. No, I was just like, man, it's fucking booze. Sit down and fucking drink your beer and shut up. There's no turkey. There's no stuffing. There's just mashed potatoes. That stupid ass shit.
We're just being thankful for these taps and bottles right
you
here.
just come in and you be a fucking sad piece of shit and you drink your beer. Shut up about it.
Don't you look at me!
Don't you smile at me.
Smiling? This is smiling a lot of the dirty shame.
When's that Waldo vid dropping?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking should have edited today instead of fucking fucked around all day.
Well, you still have time to get the footage of Waldo's girlfriend stroking the unicorn tip.
I was given a preview before. I can review the Waldo ride.
And him being all erotic about it.
I think Tim wants to see that the most. He's like super into it.
It's just of all the
Keep
things you have
bringing it up.
done
You want to see the horn stroke, dude?
Of all of the things that you've done regarding this that are totally over the top, why would you not do the most obvious thing as far as a piece of comedy goes?
You want to see that horn shoot some rainbows?
Yeah, in fact, I could probably find you some green screen rainbow shoots you could put over that. In fact, I'm looking right now.
All right, yeah, this
I'm
shit.
trying to figure out how to share the stream without accidentally showing the fucking thing. Okay, here we go.
This shit is getting so fucked up now. You guys are asking me on Facebook if I'm okay. Like one of those. Oh, mark yourself as okay during this shit.
Oh yeah, and you're caught in the fire.
Is this
Yeah,
show-
I'm gonna say no. I'm just not gonna answer so people fucking go crazy.
Can
Mark
you guys
yourself
check it
as on fire and see what people do.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at
So,
TJ with that big old smile on his face. He's like, he's fucking loving it, dude.
He is liking that shit.
He's loving it, man.
He's got some. His nuts look a little strange. It's like a little strange shape. What's going on?
What the problem is he tucks his dick a weird way. He like tucks it up. Does anybody else do that? I tuck mine down.
It depends
Yeah,
on
you
how
gotta
hard
take
it is.
down.
Are you guys a tuck up or tuck
How
down?
hard it is.
Tuck down.
Well, it depends.
I'm
Like
gonna
if
tuck
it's further than a semi, yeah, it's behind the belt. Otherwise,
I mean,
then-
on a thing like that, I feel like you kind of got to do the side throw, because if you go down, it's just gonna be like so much stuff jammed in the bottom that thing's gonna like balls are gonna be flying out. Balls are gonna be flying out the side.
He obviously that's how he rolls, like on the reg, because he did that, or else he would have been like, I'm gonna tuck down no matter what. But he fucking went with the side pipe, man.
no, that looks a little tweaked up. Go back. That's kind of
Dude,
tweaked
that
up.
looks so. God, it looks crazy looking. Everything about it is disturbing.
Yeah, all right. Tim wants to stroke the horn.
Watch him fucking ride down 7th Avenue, though. He fucking. God, we get him to clench his butt cheeks so fucking hard on film.
Where did you even find those gold shorts? You guys had to order those?
Amazon.
Jeez.
The helmet was like
Ordered
what
them
we had
2
lying
sizes
around the
too
bar.
small.
That was the
The
biggest
cigarette
size
makes
they
it.
had.
Yeah, it makes it like it wouldn't be white trash enough, but then the cigarette is like the icing on the cake.
Oh, he was walking around all night with like his pack of Winston stuck in his fucking waistband.
Is that your old modular?
Classy.
No, it was some fucking shitty helmet we had lying around the bar that I fucking cut the front off of.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to get like a football helmet. I think that would have been funny.
You see those grips on that bike to the left?
Look at his butt cheeks are jiggling from the fucking Harley.
Oh, that's great. Oh, dang, you got the
Big
W.
blue W, I know, right?
Is that masking tape? What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Did you see that lady? That lady was, what the fuck?
That reminds me of the green bastard with the electrical tape. GB.
That's where I got the idea. This is all like Trailer Park Boys inspired.
Wonderful.
He basically looks like the Green Bastard, except he's the Waldicorn.
So are Waldo's obligations now satisfied regarding all of this?
Oh well,
So
I mean,
far.
it all gets made up as we go along anyway. I mean,
Okay, but not like
Look at
he's not
Richard in the
doing any more of
background.
this because he like owes it to you because of the deal.
he never owed me any of it. He just fucking loves it, dude.
That's
I
awesome.
gave him every opportunity to back out before. Okay, so let me tell you, before like this happened, I was like, before I like told a bunch of people, I kept telling him, I was like, Waldo, if you don't want to do it, just let me know. I won't make fun of you. Like I won't give you, because I don't want to peer pressure nobody into some shit they don't want to do. You know, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
you can back out. Just tell me. I was like, just tell me you don't want to do it. Just say, I don't want to do it. I'll be like, that's totally fucking cool. And he's like, no, I love it. So I mean,
Yeah,
so
he
I was
seems
just
like-
like, I gave him every fucking opportunity forever to back out of it. And then like when he first tried on the shorts, he like I took a video of it of him like trying on the shorts, and then he showed it to everybody in the bar. I was like, well, now you can't back out. Now you have to do it. And look at the dudes on the fucking side. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he seems like he's the kind of guy that doesn't mind being the butt of jokes for many reasons.
I mean, I think he liked it a little too much.
Who's running the
Okay.
gimbal on this?
That's Jessica.
Okay. Is she
Damn,
riding
like a
passenger
pro.
on somebody else's bike, or is she just
Yeah, she's on the back of somebody else's bike.
okay?
Turn backwards or turn around?
No, she's facing forward. She just got the camera behind her. There was a lot of people like taking
So
pictures and
great.
shit. Though. It was pretty funny. Like,
All I can imagine. Look at it. Not every day you see a freaking golden unicorn.
This view's making me really Jones for home, though. You're kind of driving right down.
That does look like just a badass place to hang out and ride motorcycles around in circles for no reason.
Yep.
especially when you're wearing fucking a unicorn helmet and some boy shorts.
Sausage corn.
And on a 30-year-old FXR too. That's
I know. This is. I was like, this is Harley Davidson's new spokesmodel. Man, come on, make it happen. Harley Davidson forever.
Oh man, that was a great sweeping shot right there. I can't wait to see this in 60 frames of glory. I feel like that could be an epic. That could be an epic T-shirt.
I told in the video. I'll say it here. I don't fucking care. I feel like if you watch the live stream, you get early access to stuff. That's what you get.
VIP.
I said in the video when I was like, I want the best fan art of Waldo, right? Like I want somebody to draw the Waldo corn, like in all its glory. And whoever does the best art of Waldo in his Waldo corn outfit, I'll get it tattooed on me.
No.
Oh, dang. Doubling down on that.
Yeah. Well, it's only fair. He got a tattoo of for my channel. So I'm gonna get a tattoo of him dressed up in his paintings.
Challenge accepted.
You see his tattoo? He's got the most bogus tattoos ever.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if you got any footage from the other side.
Yeah, and dude, his tattoo on this side. Some
move.
people here are too young to remember who Dale Earnhardt is, or not enough of a redneck to know who Dale Earnhardt is. He's got a Dale Earnhardt tattoo. It's a number 3 with angel wings, and it says "Off to race in a better place."
Dang.
That's
I was
a
with
great
him.
Riding into the
He got it the day after. He got it the day after Dale Earnhardt died. We fucking went to the tattoo shop together. Like 4 other people got the tattoo too.
What a bunch of dummies.
And then he's got his other side is a fucking skull with a Confederate flag on the head. He'll rise again. This is back before,
Look at his cowboy boots.
I love the boots, man.
The rest of the costume is such a distraction that I just now noticed the cowboy boots.
Oh my god!
Did you guys do a run at night? Sporting the
These
lights on
people
the
sitting over there on the fucking. We were revving the engines loud as fuck too, making everybody look.
Did you guys run off camera at night?
All these
these
people
dudes
right
with
there with the
cameras
cameras out. Oh, everybody on that sidewalk did. Oh man, you're gonna get a bunch of triggered ass people going all the gear all the time, man.
Oh,
He's got a helmet on.
I think at this point, man, you got enough haters that it shouldn't even phase you on your channel, Josh.
I don't fucking bother me,
Nah.
I'm just it's at the point almost, especially with this last Triumph video they uploaded. I'm not on Jake or Derek or Arson or anybody's level like that, but I scroll through people's comment sections. I don't ever just leave a comment. I always kind of look through and be like, what are people saying? And I'll scroll through one of Derek's videos, and God, the comments are just
it's
horrible. They're just there's 100 comments. They're just fuck you, faggot, or I hope you die, or fucking all this shit. What the fuck? But there's 100 of them, and it's 100 out of 1,000 comments. But it's still what the fuck?
What kind of a miserable, horrible human being are you that you would wish someone death over a video they put on YouTube?
Well, a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's probably a million of those comments a second on YouTube.
A 14-year-old who's on his 4th stepdad.
It's just, but I mean, it's just there's a whole thing is I feel once you get over a certain number of subscribers, that shit is inevitable. It's unavoidable.
Someone's always gonna hate.
Yep. Yeah. It's horrible, man. To say that it's inevitable, it's just
Well, it's always it's a percentage. I mean,
I know.
a percentage. So
I embrace it. You gotta embrace that shit, man.
I've said it before, man. My grandfather said, there's always going to be booze in the audience. You think everybody in that audience is going to like you after you have a big audience. You're fucking delusional.
You have to look at it this way. They buy popcorn.
Look at that clench.
Oh man.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That's guy right in the middle of the street. He got it all. He's like standing to deliver.
My grandma used to tell me the same thing, Billy. If you try to please everybody, you end up pleasing nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I can't even imagine, like, because I'll watch some like really big, like somebody with like millions and millions of subscribers, right? And there's like 10,000 comments that are just like total bullshit. That's fucking insane. Yeah. At that point, like, how can you just say, like, at that point, you just gotta ignore them. You just have to be like, the comment section doesn't exist. Like,
Yep.
You just gotta be like, it doesn't fucking exist. I can't even pay attention to it.
And it's sad.
Haters gonna hate.
There's comments that actually deserve reading, and you feel so, you don't want to read them.
Oh man, that side is the money shot where you see the unicorn tat.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is the shot
Yeah,
right there.
that's what you needed. You needed the sun shining on his left side with the gimbal and going back and forth in and out of a zoom shot of the tattoo itself.
Josh, I'm drawing something out right now for that.
Draw something for the contest. Don't let me see it yet, though.
Right there,
I know,
baby.
I'm not. I'm drawing it. I'm
Yeah.
drawing it right now.
I'll try to.
Jessica was so good about getting like right up in the fucking butt crack too. I told her, I was like, don't be shy. Get like right up on his junk.
Right. Just as close as you can zoom in.
I told her, I was like,
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievably. Unbelievable.
These are the days of our lives.
no, this is nothing good. This is just a tournament. Oh yeah, that's right. He came back down. He fucking kept putting them back on. He got changed. Then he'd go back upstairs and be like, I'm putting them on again. Like, he was into it.
Oh, that's funny.
He was just fucking hanging out. He's like, no, this is what I'm doing.
I'll get laid eventually.
He's got a girlfriend.
That's what I'm talking about. I'll get laid eventually.
He was so into it. He's just like, oh, I'm fucking walk around in these panties all day. And he kept showing everybody. He's like, look at my dick.
What? Have you seen this front bulge?
Dude, that'd be a good T-shirt. Have you seen my dick?
I'm going to do that too. I'm going to get like the fucking, whatever the winning entry is that I get tattooed on me, I'm going to get made into stickers and like give them away or something. He's just like, nah, I'm putting this helmet back on. I didn't tell him to do this. He's just fucking all into it. He's like, I'm doing it. Loved it. He's also pretty fucked up. I mean, he's pretty drunk.
Right. Are they? Oh, that's you and Jess. I thought it was like, are they leaving?
I'm working on this Waldo art right now.
If anybody wants to make some art, if you want a good reference picture, go to shameless plug. Go to my Instagram. There's a couple of awesome pictures of Waldo up there in his Waldo corn outfit.
I hope I get this right.
Are you working on the tip? Is that what you're doing?
Oh no, I'm not on that yet. That's
Trying to
gonna
get
take
that tip.
some work.
Trying to get that tip
some-
down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that.
Remember,
tip down.
the key is the side pipe. Okay, it's not a downward tuck. I mean,
Yep.
it's an asymmetrical bulge.
Yep. I'll actually keep that in mind because that's very important.
Very important.
Very important.
I think I'll put it. I got to put up like an audience vote. Like somebody's got to vote. They got to vote for which one I get tattooed on me.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to do a vote.
Oh yeah.
This is me like telling them like pose like a wrestler, like Nacho Libre. Yeah, there you go, Waldo.
Wait, does he have nipple piercings?
Yeah, and a mustache.
Oh shoot, I didn't draw that.
I'm done. I win. Side pipe. Behold that masterpiece.
Dude.
Look at me telling him, like, this is how you pose. Do it like a wrestler. I was like, no, get your fucking arm off her. Like, pose like Nacho Libre.
That is perfect. I mean, I think we just made the thumbnail for your video.
Look at that.
You're welcome.
I haven't seen it yet because I'm still on my.
Oh.
Look at his butt.
I'll legitimately try to do a fucking good one, man, and see if you like it. I know you don't like my art that much, but we'll try.
I'm gonna fucking do an audience vote thing. All right, I'm stop sharing. Oh my god! Now I'm seeing them. That's awesome.
Hey guys, what's going on for the first time tonight?
Somebody talking?
Oh,
hey,
Jay!
how was
There he
dinner?
is.
Dinner was all right. All right.
All right.
Just let me know if you want that thumbnail, Shade Tree. I'll send it
Can you
over.
send that in Messenger? I'll fucking so I can share it.
I will.
Hey, at least give it a chance on the vote.
You just go, like,
I'm gonna do a more legitimate one, but I got this one now. We better save this baby as a JPEG. all that detail is gonna take up too much space.
I haven't even been looking at what people are saying in the fucking stream.
What's going on?
Dang, who's got some sweet blow skills?
Jake's butthole. Remember, Jake's butthole can inhale.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I farted.
I love your thumbnail.
Someone told me
Your
I'm
latest
supposed
video,
to
Jake.
trade handies to Derek for an exhaust system. I don't know how that works, but
I love
Trading
the
them
thumbnail
handies.
on your last video where you got the FC07. It just looks like a picture that your mom took. Like, let me get a picture of you next to the bike, Jake.
good.
Like, it looks like it would be in like somebody's scrapbook, like my very first motorcycle.
I was so dumb that like I don't even think I have a physical picture of my first two motorcycles at all. Like I can tell you what they look like. It was an R6 and an R1, and you know like, we can Google some images. But when the R6 was custom painted, I can't even like really show you what it looked like. It was pretty sweet. Oh well. I don't know why we didn't think about that back then. That's because you had to like take a picture and go get it developed. And
I don't
fuck all
have a
that.
picture. I don't have a picture of my like first 4 motorcycles. I don't feel bad.
But now I don't feel so bad.
I was amazed. I love fucking Derek's fucking videos of his first motorcycle. How cool is that? Because I was like
Dude,
super old school
That
fucking
first,
youth. Like I was like, oh my god, you're like 19 or something when you're filming this shit.
Dude, my wife got me a cake with a picture of me on it, sitting on one of my bikes one time. It was both like cringy, but kind of cool at the same time. I couldn't make up my mind.
I just said it on Super Faggot Force.
All right, cool. I'll say it there.
Yeah, but you don't know if you guys ever had a cake with your own face on it. Like kind of weird.
Let's see. I also forget.
Waldo's like the trauma version of Z. You notice that?
I don't know what the word trauma means.
It's a B movie version of
Oh,
Z.
you don't know Trump? You don't know Trauma Man? Toxic Avenger?
I mean, I know Toxic Avenger, but what does that word mean?
Troma's
It's the
the
director.
company. It's well, was it Lloyd Kaufman's the director? Troma's like was it Paramount? It's just a B movie company.
Okay, gotcha.
They
Right.
make all kinds of stuff. Pot zombies, classic Nukem High, Toxic.
This isn't even B movies; these are like DC movies. But yeah, I got
Man,
you.
I loved Toxic Avenger when I was a kid. That was a huge part of my
Oh yeah,
childhood.
that was a good show.
Let me rephrase that then. Waldo's the occult version of Z. That's that.
He's just basically anything for views, man, except a redneck, not Australian.
Except for Waldo's not really the butt of any jokes that he doesn't want to be. Z's like
He's not the butt of a joke, man. He's just fucking, I don't know, it's Waldo. Waldo doesn't give a fuck, man. I mean, people say they don't give a fuck. I mean, people say that. Waldo really doesn't give a fuck, man. He'll do just about anything.
I guess I see what you're saying. Z's definitely the butt of jokes, man. Come on. Sub D fucking has fun. But, you know, we all know how that goes.
Where did you say we could get an epic screen grab or something?
On his Instagram.
On my Instagram, there's a really good picture of Waldo.
Dude, with that picture, I'm making his legs the thick. I'm making some thick, juicy thighs on Waldo.
He's got a fucking dunk, dude. Waldo's got a black girl butt.
Hey, so then I'll leave these juicy thighs.
Everybody needs a black girl butt sometimes.
How's that new bike going, Jake?
I've only ridden it once.
That whisper quiet.
I know.
I love that. Off the rev limiter and a fucking wheelie with 0 miles.
It was warmed up, by the way, if anyone was wondering. It was at like 180 degrees when I did that, but yeah,
I love it. I love it. I think it's great.
No, yeah, it's like I've had already all the internet mechanics tell me how I'm wrong and I'm hurting the engine and I'm a fucking idiot. So that's been fun. You gotta laugh at it, right?
Well, yeah,
especially like when it's
you got the same thing with when you
your
fucking did
actual
this with the Grom.
is your actual profession, you know. Like,
Anytime I have somebody tell me something like that, because I did a whole hard break-in thing on the F-07, and I'm always like, well, how do you explain them running it up to rev limit on the freaking dyno after it left the assembly line? It's not gonna hurt it. It's gonna help it. You can if you ever see a brand new motorcycle out of the crate go straight to a dyno and go up to power and just bang off the rev limiter 4 or 5 times, every time you go through the gears on that thing, it makes more power than the time you did before.
Yeah, they actually did that at my school with a it was like a 02, 03 Gixxer 600, which was like, it was brand new though. It was in a crate. This was like in like 2007 or something, you know. But yeah, like, cause they'll send us stuff like that, you know. It's like it was a community college, but they stuck it on that dyno and fucking hit it. It was like maybe the 5th or 6th run, it peaked out. The first run, it made like 90 something horsepower, and it was a Gixxer 600. By the end, it was making like 105 or something like that.
Exactly right, man.
It's more than just power too. Like, it's not just it'll make a little more power. Cause I'll hear people, those excuses say like it might make a little more power, but you know, it's still harder on the engine and no, it actually makes it last longer, guys.
Yeah, it makes it last longer because you have the rings will last longer, the valves
you're not having
will
as
last
much
longer.
blow by too. Imagine all that.
Right.
If your rings aren't sealed good, you're getting more blow by. That's heat that's going down into the bottom end as well as contaminants. So your oil's never going to be as clean as somebody did a hard break in. It's a good thing to do.
All those gentle break-in suggestions in those manuals is to keep new riders from killing themselves in the first 10 miles.
You know what you want to do is I've got 50 miles on it now. Next time I go out, I'm gonna.
You sound like some white people problems buying new bikes.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, man. Next time I go out, I'm gonna run the shit out of it on my way to the store and grab a filter for it and get back home. I'll change the oil. I'll put I will put some non-synthetic, probably something with Molly in it. And fucking.
Oh, you're starting to pop the Molly and pick up some Similac?
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Anyways, that's a really boring thing to talk about.
No, it's not. Not to me, it's not.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I loved it. I love that you immediately did a wheelie.
I love that it'll actually
I cannot tell you how happy it made me.
Like,
First off, I'm really happy that you're on a new bike. That made me feel
thanks,
great.
dude.
Like, I always hated the Grom.
The Grom is a lot of fun. But
you know, different strokes for different folks.
It's hard on me, man. It was hard on me. And like Cowie 85, I know y'all talked to him in some streams lately. You know, he was out here over this weekend, and he had to come out to my house. And he's like, dude, what the fuck? I didn't realize you were this far away from like Dallas area. I'm like, yeah, you remember where we were the other day? I had the Grom all the way out there, like on at least half a dozen occasions, ridden out there. It's like, and it's a ride that takes about 35 to 45 minutes on a bike. It takes about 2.5 hours on a Grom to make that same journey. It's just retro.
I don't know. I didn't hate. I didn't
just
hate
traveling.
Grom. I was just like,
right.
I was just always kind of like, oh, okay, Grom, whatever. Like,
dude, you get into like a group of them. Like if it's you and like even just 4 or 5 people, it's like, holy shit, these things are funny. But
oh yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I know. I see Ian doing it now, but
Neil's got the group mentality. That's fucking hilarious.
Our group is flaky. It's so flaky. That's one of the reasons I was like, dude, I'm done with this. I just can't keep doing it.
Moving on. Well, that's cool though. The big bike will be fun because now you can go further and.
God, dude, like this whole.
You now have a motorcycle that will go anywhere.
like to imagine, like I at one point was the biggest motherfucker. I've never had like a real motorcycle. If you think about it, like I love my supermotos, but I've always thought of them as like this is a toy. This is not a real knife.
Well, now I'm so excited, man. You gonna like go on some adventures, fucking do some traveling.
I could just ride I could ride more than 45 minutes down the highway without going, God, is this okay?
Dude, in the springtime, we're going to have the 2 FZ07s do the Mexican border, man. It's going to be
We need to do that, yeah.
We're going to go build the wall, man. We're going to build the wall.
I was thinking about that video. You know, we're gonna have to stay like 10 miles away from the border. And
Well,
just
you know that
because we can't get that close.
You know, a trooper got shot down there by drug cartels on the border. They weren't shooting directly at him, but there was a drug cartel gunfight. They were having a firefight right across the river, and an errant bullet hit him, and he had to be airlifted to like San Antonio or somewhere.
That's the worst.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, dude. No, but what we gotta do is we just gotta find a creek out in the deserty area, like down south, that'll kind of look like it and be like, that's the Rio Grande, y'all.
Yeah,
we're gonna
start building the wall. Start like sticking some sticks in the ground.
Dude, I'm thinking about getting something because I even have a big thing of it still, Tim. I got a big old thing of that orange temporary like construction fencing stuff. I should bring that with me.
Oh, we're doing it. The whole side chat is talking about the Mexican border ride. We're doing it, man. It's gonna happen. It's agreed.
Oh yeah, I gotta see those fucking lights too, man.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Marfa.
Lights out there.
We're gonna go to Marfa. We're gonna go Marfa, Fort Davis, Langtree, Dryden. We're gonna just hang down. We're gonna go down and see Judge Roy Bean's bar and his bar / courtroom.
Sounds neat.
See Paul Newman. You're gonna see Paul Newman.
I always think of
Paul Newman.
Yeah, I always think of Josh when I think of Judge Roy Bean, like a guy who was a lawman, but he just had court in his bar. So great.
He was kind of a whack job, wasn't he?
He was not. He was certifiably crazy. Yeah, that's why they sent him down to where he spent most of his life.
And Black Bart, remember that motherfucker? Always after him.
Yep.
Black Bart. This guy, Black Bart, we're talking about. He once, I don't know if this is true to the story, but dude, villain, outlaw, Black Bart rode into town on his black horse, got off, shot it, told the fucking closest person to cook it, smother it in onions. And walked
I'm pretty
away.
sure that's folklore, but
You're right. It was
so
cool.
great though.
I know. I want to believe. Okay, I want to believe.
I want to believe. Those stories are for fun, man. They're just.
Somebody asked that in the side chat. Who believes in aliens? Who here believes that aliens have visited planet Earth? And you don't have to give an explanation.
Yeah, and Dan was there.
I don't know.
Texas,
I don't know.
better
If they-
believe I believe in aliens.
I don't know. I don't know if they visited.
I almost had a pretty
I'm with Neil.
I just had some food that was probably prepared by aliens, to be honest with you.
I feel
Some
like
roadside tacos.
there has to be life on other planets because in an infinite universe, in an infinite universe,
It's not infinite.
with
We have a
finite
rough idea how big it is.
Oh, it is infinite though.
It's not infinite. It's just massive beyond comprehension.
It's expanding.
It's expanding right now. Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
And so what's on the other side of it? That it's expanding.
Another universe.
Do it with Dan's GoFundMe.
So it's
Hopefully
infinite. So it's, I mean,
hopefully
so
a
at that
Whataburger.
point- So at that point, it is. Yeah. So at that point, it's
Okay, so on the other side of the universe is a Whataburger, and do it with Dan's GoFundMe.
Well, you'll need
It's
one.
essentially infinite. And so in a infinite space with finite possibilities, all possibilities must exist infinitely.
They don't even have to. They don't even have to exist in the
says
same
that.
universe. The electron, the behavior of electrons at the subatomic level teaches us that. They've proven without a doubt that one electron can be in two places at the same time. Well, we're made of electrons, so I mean this stuff can get real deep real fast when you start talking about alternate universes and multiple multiverse.
But
expanding.
Tim, it made so simple is that just all possibilities exist at all times.
Yeah, if you can think of it, it can happen probably.
I know that's way too. Okay, anyway, we're getting way off the topic. Who else
Yeah,
believes
we got
in
off the
aliens?
top. Yeah, we totally we sent the whole original concept into the ditch with all this. Yes.
Did you guys
It's
catch
cool,
the
like-
turkey UFO shit?
What?
Yeah,
There
you
was
can make
actually-
a UFO out of a turkey.
There was actually like some UFO fucking encounter in Turkey last night. It was trending.
Oh, Turkey the place, not the food.
Yeah.
I thought
That's
somebody
like-
lit a turkey on fire and
Yeah,
fired it out of a slingshot
That's
at
a
night.
turkey farm or something.
Jake,
What happened though?
That was the whitest thing you've ever said.
Who?
You, Jake. The whitest thing you've ever said.
I'm like, what? There's a fucking UFOs by some turkeys. What the fuck is this dude talking about?
I'm just saying, turkey the place, not the food.
I know. I realize I'm an idiot. Like I got it.
Now everybody's smoking weed in the side chat because we're talking about aliens. They want to get the most out of this conversation.
Wait, Derek, I want to hear what happened because I have not heard about that.
I haven't either.
Oh, there's some videos, bunch of videos. It was seen by the whole mass population.
I'm looking it up.
Twitter, check it out.
It's not on the Onion, is it?
Search UFO attack Turkey.
My whole thing, I can't, like, obviously there is life on other planets fucking somewhere, but I don't think it's been to planet Earth. But then again, like, what the fuck do I know? I'm just like some fucking hick from Florida.
Maybe we are aliens.
I'm not saying this is anything legit, but the fact that it made something trending on Twitter, seen by a mass amount, thousands and thousands of people, and there's all these videos of it. I mean, it's one of those, like, take with it what you will kind of deals.
But what if it was light reflecting off Mars?
The truth is out there.
Watch the video; it's pretty creepy. Actually, there's a lot of.
I just linked it.
What
I just
about
linked a
dude
story
down?
that's got all kinds of links within the news story.
Dude, that was a big thing when I was a kid, man. My grandmother believed I was raised by my grandparents. My grandmother believed in fucking aliens, like hardcore, man. And she would fucking told us all these stories every time. She would take us outside, take us into the sky, and be like, aliens. I used to be terrified of them as a kid. I was terrified to walk in the backyard when it was dark because I'm like, aliens are gonna come down and fucking anal probe me.
Yup, you get the probe.
And that video looks like one of those candle light things you light on it and it takes off.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to see more information on it because I seen it this morning.
Do you guys? I don't know if you ever watched that one show. What was it? The Deadliest Catch. They fucked with one of their ships one time and they launched off a bunch of those lantern things. And fucking captain was freaking the fuck. Like they knew the other boat was like downwind, like a mile away. So they launched those fucking. You know what I'm talking about? Those like. It's like a balloon thing with a candle, and it like the heat makes it rise and take off.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they're fucking going down they're doing catching the fucking crabs, and all of a sudden these things are floating through the sky, and the dude's flipping the fuck out. He's like, "What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?" It's great, but I guess it could be. I don't know. From that video I just saw, that's what that looked like. I'm not saying it is, but I don't know. I'm not convinced.
One of the things I used to do a lot, I don't do it so much anymore, but is that if you go out somewhere at night and you look at the sky and you just look at the sky for like 15 minutes, lay on your back, like where you can see the stars, look at the sky for 15 minutes, you'll see several shooting stars, like you'll see several meteors. Because they happen all the fucking time. At least here in Florida, you sit down and look at the sky for 15 minutes, you're going to see like fucking 3 or 4 of them.
I sat outside for 2 hours a few weeks ago, and it was supposed to be a big meteor shower. In the middle of the night, drinking beer, just staring at the stars. Did not see fucking one.
I see a lot of them here in Florida. And you can go especially right now during
how much have you had to drink when you see them?
Oh, enough, Jake. That's how much. No. It's not up to you how much I've had.
He's just all drunk, flopping his head around. He's like, all the stars are shooting.
But what freaked me out when I was looking for that shit is like you'll see satellites, right? And satellites will freak you out because they last for so fucking long. Like a shooting star lasts for like 1 second, and you'll see a satellite. And you'll go like, what the fuck? How is this lasting for so fucking long? They look
I just posted my favorite shade tree surgeon quote of all time in the side chat. I get freaked out by shit that happens in outer space.
It's fucking true, man. Outer space is fucking bananas.
I'll never forget that quote as long as I live. It's been a year ago or something already. It's so awesome.
Black holes. Dog. I mean, shit in outer space is crazy.
I don't know. I guess we just probably won't understand it as much in our lifetime. But I think people will eventually.
Jake, we're gonna die. We'll all die before we know what's going on in outer space.
Yeah,
that's what pisses me off. Yeah,
I want to know. I'm just like, I'm gonna be like, fucking. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be like 80 some years old one day, and like coughing my fucking cancer lungs out and I'll be like, I wonder what's going on in outer space, and then I'll die.
And then they'll put that on your that'll be your epitaph on your tombstone. He wondered what was going on in outer space.
Still wondering.
like you want like a fucking status update on fucking dude.
Oh God, what if that happens? What if like in the future, let's talk about like 20 years from now, people with their last on Facebook, like on their tombstone.
Oh yeah.
People are gonna start going to funerals on Facebook here soon enough. It won't even show up.
Oh, it's already happening with these big streamers, like the live stream funeral.
Yeah, that's right. It's weird. Yeah, no, there's a YouTube channel I've been seeing. They show like they'll show live streams from like the space station and things like that. It's kind of
I've seen that. I've watched that Space HD one where it's just like showing the Earth.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, and then there's ones that also show like the moon and stuff and like other things, and like supposedly some of them are live feeds. It's kind of cool to sit there and just. It's like cool to put it on, try to figure out where you are over the Earth, because that motherfucker orbits the Earth like stupid fast. I forget how quick it does it.
And the Earth is big.
Yeah, but the space station's fucking hauling around, man. Yeah. Hey, dude, God, hey, I don't know if you knew this, Jake, but the Earth is big.
It's fucking big as fuck, dude.
Dude, you ever try to walk that motherfucker? Holy shit.
God, it'd take you forever.
That's not that funny. It's stupid.
People are all like, it's a small world after all, but you're like, nah, dog, that's just fucking huge.
Yeah, like next time somebody says you that, like small world, be like, no, dude, it's really big. Dude.
Yeah. Why don't you try to walk around it? And
so how about that? Let me ask you guys this right now. Everybody here is a personality that exists online. So if you guys died, like, would you be okay with either a video or a live stream after your death of your funeral?
No, I want motherfuckers to be visiting my shit for years. You don't get to see it on the internet and have any satisfaction. I don't know.
Like
That's a real question though. Like, would you be okay with it?
You know what?
Wait, would you be okay with what?
If your funeral, like live streaming online.
Not even live stream, like a video of your
streamed.
funeral. Like, so for all the people who've watched you over the years, gonna be like get like some sort of like closure at the end, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, fucking like for me, I wouldn't mind if like everyone knew where my shit was at, but like if I died and shit, like I would want my family like not to be bothered by motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But like afterwards, like after that, then they could fucking do whatever they want. They can wipe their ass with my tombstone for all I give a fuck. Come down there and just fucking do whatever, man. Do fucking lines of marijuana off of it.
Lines of marijuana. This guy.
Yeah. Hold a world record. I've never seen so many dicks drawn on a tombstone.
Yeah, dude. I hope that fucking when I die, everyone just fucking comes and like. Literally, like, just pounds their fucking tip on my fucking tombstone. Just
one
whips
slap.
it out.
That's all you need.
One good fucking kiss pounding on top of it. Just mush.
That'd be such a great tradition to start, man. People
Yeah,
people be making their
the
pilgrimage
annual
out to your-
arson rides dick slap ride.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
people
One
put a
slap.
rubber on to slap that thing.
Show
so
some
you get so
respect.
dirty.
That's what I want. I want a yearly fucking ride. Maybe, like, on the way to SCMM, like, I go fucking to my gravesite, like, from Chaparral, and then...
You're literally
like,
buried in
place
the
where-
median somewhere.
Yeah, just somewhere in the middle.
Like all super
in the desert.
legit.
Just, like, bury me under a tree somewhere in Palm
Your
Springs.
foot's still sticking out for some reason. Like, oh, it was hot, man. We did enough.
Just the tips of my red shoes just sticking out.
Everybody go ahead. Have your dick out. Okay, there's going to be a line, so have your penis out. I don't want nobody standing
Have
in
your
front of that
penises ready.
tombstone and, like, you don't have your fly-ins up yet because people are fucking waiting. Have your dick.
Dude, his dick's gonna rot over the years. We're gonna have to like inject it with like some liquid nail or something. We're gonna have to do like some fucking backyard. What if you did that? What if I injected liquid nail all up into your dick? I think it would preserve it.
Yeah.
You trying to get some of that rotten arson cock?
Well, but but how do they like? You can like mummify
cock.
shit, right?
Yeah, I'm talking. I want it to be like clear, like, in the shape. Hopefully, still have some color.
We can like dry it out and then fucking like.
I mean, we can paint you back to like flesh colored.
Kind of like like a plastisol or something like that, and then it just like.
Does your hair match your drapes?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just wondering what color, like,
I ain't got no fucking
we're gonna have to get like we're gonna have to get a wig and like kind of fucking dress that back up.
There you go.
All right, I got the Waldo contest winner gonna drop in a second here.
What are we talking about?
Everybody can just cancel.
You did not. You
their
did not
drawing.
spend enough time.
I don't know. Neil's a fucking crafty guy. He could have fucking put some shit up real tight.
He threw down on some canned art and modified it.
Don't worry about it.
If there's one person that I believe that could actually make some fucking like dope ass art like that quick, it'd be fucking Nero, dude. That motherfucker would put some shit up real quick.
The big rumor is that he's coming back. Like he's going to make a big comeback in a big way.
Oh yeah?
Yep. He said he's going to start riding again.
No way.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, what the fuck? How come you fucking fell out of the faggot force?
I don't know, man. He left, and then I refused to allow him to leave, and I added him back. But then he stopped posting, so I'm not exactly sure. But
damn,
he was going through a lot of stuff at the time, so I totally understand.
Hey, you know what we figured out the other day, Neil? Whose stream is it on? You can force everyone's camera on.
You can't force.
I ain't got a camera.
You can. Yeah, you can, dude. It's fucking crazy.
You can see that and like click the thing, but I don't think it works.
Try it on me.
Do it on mine. Try it on mine. I actually know my camera's being screwy right now.
All right. Are you?
No,
are you
try,
there?
mine's being screwy. Like the.
Just do it to fucking Jake.
See, it's on, but it's fucked up. Right? I think. Right.
Where do I go? I go to the control room.
Okay,
all right.
yeah.
Who wants me to try it? Let's try.
Jake.
It might not. I'll tell you.
See if it'll work on mine. I have a webcam that's connected.
Yeah.
To
Okay.
the
His is working then. Right. Let it try it on his.
You're just gonna see a fucking fat hairy sack hanging out some short shorts.
Did I just turn yours on, Billy? I just turned Billy's on.
Yeah. See, you turned Billy's on. See, I told you.
He's rocking his bud.
Yeah. You fuckers.
I just tried to turn Jake's on. It's not going though.
No, mine it is on. No, you did. Mine's something's the Chrome isn't fucking fucked up. I don't know. You gotta like tell it like this isn't your camera. I didn't do that yet.
I've seen that, but I wouldn't do that to you guys.
I know, but it's like I've been in a lot of random live streams with like small people I didn't really know very well. And I'm just like, oh yeah, whatever. And I just turn my camera off. I'm like fucking pride naked in the background. I didn't know like I trust you. And like Red One and people like that, we go on their streams, but now I'm like starting to wonder, like I need to get the piece of tape over the fucking camera going in case I go against the wrong guys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always have a piece of tape, no matter what. Even like fucking like NSA, man, they'll fucking pop that fucker around without you knowing. Fucking.
Well, see, mine's in an office that I'm never in anyway.
You'll have like 3D renderings of your fucking mushroom tip posted up.
I figured they got that anyway because I've been through the airport. God knows how many times since they put those scanners. I mean, whatever. What guy has to look at my 3D cock on his machine.
But when I went to fucking Costa Rica, they put me in one of those big fucking things, and I said,
Yeah,
this
they
is the
saw
one
what your cock looks like, man. They saw the whole thing.
No, they told me they're like, nah, this is the one that takes a picture.
Yeah, they did tell you what they got to tell you. They get you through that motherfucker. They saw your cock.
They gotta tell you. They gotta tell you that they're taking a fucking picture of your naked ass body.
No, that's what you know when you get in that machine. You put your hands up. That's fucking seeing your ass naked, dude.
All right, are you guys ready for this fucking unveiling?
Lay it on us.
What are we doing? What's the unveiling of? I don't even know what's going on, man.
Calm your shit down.
All right, I'll shut up. Hey, what's going on?
Yes. Yes.
Sam, look at the structure on that cock mold.
Pretty good.
He was using the sharpening tool on it.
I had to manipulate the balls a little bit to get them to droop over the horse.
Looks like a golden shit emoji.
This is
This
amazing.
looks like shit on the back of a
Eagle.
unicorn.
Look at
It's
that
pretty
eagle
awesome.
shitting a rainbow on his shoulder. That's fucking legit right there, guys.
That's amazing.
That's an expensive tattoo.
That's
Yeah,
a
get ready.
that's a back
You're gonna
piece, I think.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a back piece, Shade Tree. He just got back. I revealed it too soon.
Josh, look.
Here's your new fucking back
shit.
piece there, Josh.
Damn. That's fucking awesome.
Oh, I just noticed the eyes are glowing red.
He needs one more thing. I think America flag in the hand is gonna be the icing on the cake.
Oh my god, yeah.
No, it needs to be a rebel flag, Neil.
Rebel flag.
Yeah,
I
because
feel
he has a
like
rebel flag tattoo on his left arm right there.
Oh,
Wait,
you're right.
Is the eagle queefing a rainbow?
Yes. It's a queef bow. It's a queef bow. All right.
That's amazing.
Yeah, have you just made that?
Back tap.
God damn, Neil. You're fucking good.
Just Google image search and
very
Photoshop.
nice. Very nice.
I can't do all that.
Mine's going to be a vector cartoon. That's what I'm doing mine as.
Yeah, I did a tiny little drawing. I put it up on the chat. It's like really quick. Definitely.
Are we all supposed to do? Were we all supposed to turn in? Was there homework?
You don't have to make them.
I don't even know.
Am I on a time limit?
Yeah. I'm gonna put it out in my video as a contest. So like when I make the video, I think like later in the week.
I had a painting app on this thing. The worst thing about Apple computers, MS Paint, man.
They make sketchbook for.
I already made my MS Paint version.
MS Paint is where it's at.
They don't have any like simple drawing thing on the Mac. They got to.
Horsepower said Jake gets an incomplete. School days, school days.
I'm a boy, but for Tim, I'll change to a girl.
Wow. Life is good.
Welcome to Trump's America.
Oh man.
What do you think of? I mean, you've probably had weirder offers than that on the road, Tim.
Yeah, I've
You ever had any male
I've had
fans who are like willing to take it to the next level?
I've had some weird one. The most uncomfortable one ever was when my sweet little wife was at a show with me one time, and I mean, we're walking around together, and this one chick had just kind of been on my jock all night, just trying to do this and that, and finally she said, so, you know, the show was over and we were hanging out, and we were about ready to leave, and she said, so, you want to hook up tonight? And I was like, well, I'm kind of here with my wife. And she was like, oh no, she's totally invited. So I was like, what? Sweetheart? No. Sorry, no. Can't do it. Yeah.
You didn't even like look over your shoulder.
Yeah, let me go talk to her quick.
Yeah.
You just like look over your shoulder real quick and like see that stern face and be like, oh no.
It's just weird things that happen. You get desensitized to it after a while.
Yeah.
Like, show me something I haven't seen. Tell me something I haven't heard. That's the challenge after 25 years of this.
Horsepower Garage wants to know, was she hot? The girl asking.
She was hot enough. I mean, she's doing a pinch. You know, she was sort of NASCAR hot. You know.
Yeah, I love that. That's Tim's quote of the year. She was hot enough.
Yeah, but it was kind of like, you know, I mean, my wife is pretty hot, and my wife is not NASCAR hot. She's pretty elegant hot. So, I don't know. It would not have been necessarily a trade up or a addition necessarily. It would not have been necessarily an addition to the experience. It could have potentially.
She wanted to be your plaything.
Yeah, exactly right. My wife was like, "Did that girl want to take both of us home?" And I was like, "Yep."
So there's the next question. Does anybody here swing? I mean, I'm asking for a friend. No, huh?
Every couple I've ever known who did that, like every couple I've ever known who swang, eventually their relationship or their marriage broke up.
Right. I don't know if you did
and
that.
it was
Doesn't work.
always as a direct result of the swinging.
Mhm.
Yeah, or an indirect result of the swinging. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you're into that, it can be fun for a short period of time, but I think over time it just damages the relationship too much.
Word. Yeah, that's happened to a few of my friends.
Yep, mine too.
They bragged for a couple years how like awesome it is and blah blah blah, and then suddenly everything goes to shit.
Yeah, it goes to shit and it ain't so cool anymore. And usually it has to do with some kind of a emasculating experience on the male's part, or it has to do with a humiliating experience on the female's part, or it has to do with people coming into the relationship that poison what was a good relationship to begin with.
Yeah.
It always falls apart.
You don't want to be a swinger and then Waldo shows up to the party with the side pipe. Okay. Because it's going to be an emasculating experience.
Side pipe.
Yeah, generally that's one of those things that people, and there's another thing is as I've gotten older, I've noticed that I've had friends and acquaintances, more acquaintances than friends, but they try to do that to sort of put their, either not necessarily put their marriage back together, but they try to do that to add spice to like an old, you've been married for a long time, you want to add.
Yeah, you don't fucking go swinging.
You guys just don't do. You guys just haven't been banging in masonry position your entire lives.
But yeah, and that's the thing is that there's other things you can do to spice up your sex life.
Masonry,
I call this the bricklayer, honey.
Try eating ass or something. Yeah. All the kids are talking about it.
Oh God!
It's just one of those
Put on
things
a costume, buy a strap on. Like who knows? Man?
There are so many situations.
Like I've probably mentioned this before on the interwebs. Right after Halloween, if you want to go buy some cheap costumes to go out and go on sale, if you want to dress your woman up to look like a fucking whatever you want, you can bang that. And that's kind of fun sometimes.
Dang, relationship tips from Jake.
Yeah, Halloween's always fun.
Like whatever,
you dress her up, and like I know that doesn't seem like a bit of fun, and dress them into something else.
It's fun.
It's feels fun. Sort of taboo, but you're completely allowed to blow your load in it. So
dress her up like a horse.
Dang.
I know where you can get some gold underwear and a unicorn helmet.
How stiff is that unicorn horn?
Stiff enough.
Stiff enough. There you go.
What's up, Spicy?
Would you like some tea, sir?
Yes, please.
Jolly good. It's what we do best over in England land.
I do like a fucking Dick Van Dyke one.
I can't do Dick Van Dyke. I'm English, not American.
That's the greatest. It's not the greatest. It's the worst. But
boys, I'm gonna have to go, man. I might be back. I might not. My mom's house is on fire.
Oh God!
No, dude.
If ever
luck, Billy.
If anyone gave a valid reason, that would be a valid reason. Let's face it.
Yeah, you can't make fun of a guy for that. Holy crap! I hope it's not as bad as that sounded.
So yeah, there's massive forest fires like approaching his area. If y'all didn't know.
Yeah.
Like going on for what, like a few weeks now, right? They've been battling it.
Yeah.
Well, somebody started another one. That was the deal. It was like they
Is that true? Did they actually start another one?
They had the shit under control, and some motherfucker went and started.
You like that guy gets found. You got to rip that dude's limbs off, then beat him with his own limbs.
How many of these forest fires are started by people composed, like natural things? Because I always think that it's always
the vast majority of the ones in Tennessee right now are being started by arsons. Yes,
they're so stupid.
Arson riots.
Yeah, it's no one will throw that. But I believe what most of the California ones are, those are natural, aren't they?
Well, natural or not, I mean, somebody starts it, and just the situation is right.
Well, shit happens. Fires break out.
What's the difference between a cigarette butt and a fucking a lightning strike? Like, it's gonna fucking happen. So.
I can give you the answer to that. One gives you cancer.
Dude, what's
lightning strike's way more dangerous.
There was that barn I always went to in my videos. It was this old this barn that was trying to fall down for like 20 years out in the woods, And we go out there one day, and it's all collapsed. And first, I just thought, oh, they must have come out here and did some, like, knocked it down. And I started looking at it closer. No, that thing burnt down, and it was no control. There's forest all around it. Like, it's tied up into the forest. And there was a lot of burnt trees around it, but the motherfuckers just, I mean, it's weird because sometimes if it's moist out, it's been raining a lot, you can have a fucking raging fire right next to a bunch of trees, and they just get scorched.
I'm just going to put a conspiracy theory out there that I said to you for years, Jake, you should go inside the building. You refused to, and then all of a sudden it got burnt down. I'm not saying that you did it, but I'm just saying, you know.
Shit scared me, man. I felt like a bitch. I don't like walking in there.
Well, it's probably because there's spiders in there.
I don't know, man.
So look, they've got temporary flight restrictions where Billy lives right now in the radius of Gatlinburg, and what they're basically doing is they want to make sure that there's a safe environment for firefighting aircraft. So you're not allowed to fly in there right now, just to make sure the firefighting aircraft can do whatever they want.
Damn,
it is bad right now.
Imagine being in the situation like Billy's situation, but where he had to fly to his mom's house, and that's the only way he can get there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're stuck in another state or another country even, and you know that your family's in danger and you can't do anything about it.
Man.
Oh, that'd be the worst.
That's just, man, I can't even imagine that.
Well, here's a positive energy and prayer for Billy's family, man. I would hate for them to, gosh, man, you spend your whole life building a life around a home, and to have it wiped out by something like that is horrible.
Yep.
I hope they can quell the fire before it does too much damage. But Billy needs to be careful himself going into the belly of the beast.
I wonder if he can even get up in there. He probably won't.
Probably not. I bet they have everything blocked off and barricaded.
I'll tell you, fire is, I don't know if anybody's ever been under threat of fire before, but the cigar factory literally across the street from my house, like 50 feet away from my house, burned down. I mean, this is a 3-story fucking building the size of a block.
And we're talking about a building that was so big and so close to Josh's house that it shadowed his house on certain times of the day.
Oh my god, it melted. My entire yard died. Like my trash can melted. Like it melted. Like everything that was like plastic or anything kind of fiber, or anything like that in the front of my house just melted. Like it looks like a fucking like a Dali painting or something, you know. And
it was a cigar factory, right?
Yeah, it was a cigar factory.
So like, if you like cigars, was it
started it?
Like, if you liked cigars, would it have been cool just to be sitting outside then?
It was abandoned. It was not.
I just imagine like the biggest like stinky ass cigar smell ever, like just right through the neighbor.
Somebody started it, and it was fucking like you couldn't stand on my front porch. It would like burn your fucking hand. It was crazy.
So this was like an old abandoned building. Probably didn't have like
there's only like 3 houses that were in front of it. Mine was one of them. The firefighters were like spraying the front of my house down with a fucking fire hose to keep it from just like spontaneously combusting because it was so hot.
Yeah, Jesus, man.
Dang, that'd be the worst thing when you're driving home and you see the flames and you're like, oh damn, that's like.
No, I saw that happened to both Jessica and myself because Jessica was driving home from her job when it was happening and she saw it from across the water.
Oh,
because
God.
we live on the water, so there's like a bay, and then she comes across on the other side of the bay to come home. So she saw like this. I mean, oh my God, you could see it from fucking miles away.
Have I ever?
And she
go ahead.
Saw this huge thing. I saw it when I walked out the back door of the bar. I only live a mile away from my house, or the bar's only a mile away from my house. I walked out the back door and I looked, and it looked like the end of the world. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, dude, I can't imagine it being that close to your house, but I know like my parents' neighborhood. The big, massive field in front of their house has caught fire twice. And I remember one of those times coming outside the front door and the sky's fucking orange and shit. And it's like, it's black way up in the sky. And it's like the middle of the day. And it's like getting this, it has like this weird, like dawn-ish to evening sort of look where it's like, what the hell? Everything's glowing. And you could feel the heat. And we're probably like 200 yards from this fire, and we're just like,
feel the heat the next
holy
day
fuck, it's hot.
Oh yeah, that heat sticks around for days and days.
And then there's like a weird breeze thing too. I think it's because it's
spots.
sucking in oxygen like crazy is what I've been told those fires do. You literally can feel like the air is pulling towards it. Like,
it's a backdraft.
It's weird, dude.
Have I ever shown you guys? Have I ever shown you guys where we had the range fires a few years back, about 5 years ago, and after it had basically burned down an entire rural neighborhood, I went and rode my motorcycle through it.
Jeez.
Yeah, this was it right here, man. These people. This was kind of a weird deal. This fire went all the way up, right up to these people's back door, basically, and then stopped and didn't get the house, but it burned everything else.
Wow.
It was a trip, man. People.
Fuck that.
Yeah, man. It was crazy.
And it's still like that today. They haven't cleaned it up.
No, this is 5 years ago.
Oh, is it cleaned up now?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they've rebuilt and everything. These photos right here are from 2011. This is just
all kinds of
This
vegetation.
is on my blog. Yeah.
I just want to say that the rain in England doesn't seem so bad now.
Yeah, it's everything's a double-edged sword when you think about it in those terms. But yeah, at least you don't have to worry about your entire neighborhood burning up
it's
for
like,
no reason.
Do you want to be a little bit soggy and cold, or on fire? Let me
Soggy and cold,
or on fire.
Yep, exactly. No doubt.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We do get fires here. It does happen where I live, but they are literally half an acre, and then they get put out, and we're like, okay.
Sorry, dude. I'm thinking of that idea we talked about earlier. Spicy's gonna make the greatest 5-second video in the world. I'm not saying any more about it.
Don't tell them.
God, it's
I have been assessing bushels from my memory.
okay. Don't say anymore.
They aren't gonna get it. They're not gonna get it, Jake, on that.
You're right, they won't. Well, I guess I'll go get another drink then. Y'all don't say anything till I get back.
All right, you guys be completely quiet until me and Jake get back. I'm gonna go get another beer.
Right.
All right, so who else thinks that Jake's a faggot? I mean,
I was completely going to do it. I was just about to say, I've been talking to Jake on a weekly basis for 5 years. He's the biggest gay I've ever known.
Biggest gay you've ever known?
Ever. And I knew a guy who was like the most gay guy in the world. He was brilliant. I love people who are proud of who they are. But Jake, man, he yeah. I don't need to say anything, but cock goblin. It has been said.
people have said it, man. I mean, there are people
goblin.
Eventually, And it's not that he sucked it, because you know what? Like, hey, it's 2016. The world's a different place. But like when you enjoy it and you're that good at it, that's an entirely different story.
It's when you take it from a hobby to a lifestyle.
I mean, if I'm gonna let somebody suck my dick, it's probably not gonna be Jake.
Yeah, Jake did make me sign some contract about first dick suck, and I was just like, well, male, I'm not that unfortunate in life that the first opportunity is Jake, because I mean, man, if that was the case, 2015 would have been a hard year.
He did send back Road Moto some of his pubes in the mail.
What?
Well, nothing, Jake. Are you back?
I actually have backroad motos, either beard or pubes. You decide on a piece of paper with some tape.
It was pubes, Jake. If they ever leave it to a question, it was pubes.
I'm sure. I would be disappointed if it wasn't, because I sent him my pubes. It just seems fair.
What do they taste like?
Let me open them up here. Dude, that dude's a legend, though, man. He drank that old fucking breast milk right before we went off air, like 2 streams ago.
So fucking on point. So much shit happens on this stream. I'm just like, why haven't a million people seen it?
Subscribe today. I was meaning to put it in my Monday video, and by the way, guys, don't forget tonight to come hang out with us. I don't know. I'm so unorganized. My babysitting lady. Remember, Spicy? I told you this just like I think 2 days ago. I was like, I bet she's gonna quit. She quit.
You didn't tell me that. She is the most unreliable person in the world. She's actually quit now.
Well, she's quit this is like the 3rd time, but it's over now. It's ridiculous.
She's like, it's the end. That's it.
You need to move to America so I can have you.
Did she use the "it's not you, it's me" line?
Yeah, it's totally her, not me.
Shit, man, that's tough.
It sounds like I get a divorce or something.
Right, shall I book my flights now?
You need to fly out here and then
I
you can take care of my
literally,
baby.
I am the worst person with kids. But after the news that I discovered today, I'm thinking moving to America might be the best thing I could do.
Hell yeah, it is. Y'all need to come out here. I'm pretty sure you could just get a visa.
Now we're full.
No.
Full?
Shh. You're not full. Trust me, you're not full. I will kick 2 people out to bring myself in. Trust me, I will do that.
That's a good deal.
Because
what if that was a way for like Mexicans too, like a way for Mexicans
Yeah,
to
it'd
get
be
their
like the
citizenship.
immigration
You go
version
kick
of the
out-
Hunger
you go kick out
Games.
you got to kick out 2 to 3 people, and then you get to get in or something.
That would make an awesome reality show. They could follow him around like he's on a mission to like physically remove
it's
somebody.
like Ninja Warrior, but with refried beans.
American immigration gladiators.
I fucking love it. It's like defeat 3 Americans and
2 men enter. 2 men enter, 1 man deported.
I love it, man.
Jose,
We could have our own gladiators. We could pick them. It'd be basically like the Running Man. You know?
Except that we end up with a shit ton of citizens that could kick the shit out of us.
Well, no, it'd have to be
Some
us.
gladiator
Like the
types.
Running Man, where it's all
They
fucking
just overtake us.
Is that a bad thing? Or are they your protectors? I'll come over as an English gent. I don't attack people who don't deserve it.
Some headphones and the brand is called.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jake. I did a little bit more research into the whole thing I discovered earlier. Yeah, it's not getting any better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chair.
When I said it sounds
A
like an
window,
old
sir?
guy trying really hard. I don't know why.
Would you like a winter chair, sir? It's comfortable, so it is for your legs, sir.
What are you fucking talking about?
My girlfriend just randomly said spicy sounds like do it with Dan with an accent.
Okay, straight up. I have been doing this YouTube stuff for half a decade, and that's the most insulting.
Dude, do a Dan accent, Spicy. Try to talk like Dan.
I can't talk.
You do, yeah, but just don't be British. Now talk.
I need material.
Just talk about this Corvette or something.
Let's think about a thing that Dan might say. That cock looks attractive. No, that's not something he'd say. Sorry, I don't want to be called Salty 110 again. I was very drunk that night. I have to apologize.
Say link to my GoFundMe in the description down below.
Hold on.
Damn,
Hello, everybody.
hard as a concrete dildo.
Do it with Dan here. I've got this GoFundMe, so I have. It's in the description, don't you know?
That was really close.
If you could go down that little road and, chuck me a couple of dollars, it'd help me out right good, it would.
Dude, if you said it like that, I would have donated.
I'll put the money in my Corvette, so I will. It'll go 2 miles. Trust me, it's hard to go this English.
Dan's probably gonna cut that out and use it in his next GoFundMe. The voiceover.
Hang on, let's give him the opportunity. Hello, everybody here. Do it with Dan. Finding myself on some hard times. Need some money to put fuel in my Corvette. It's got many horsepower, so it does. So if you could do me a favour, pop over to that GoFundMe. It's also known as Go Love Me. Give me a hug. And then what you do is you chuck us a couple of dollars and I'll live a happy life. And forever I'll be in debt to you, sir. Shine your shoes, sir, I will. Sharp as a thistle.
Sharp as a thistle?
Clean as a whistle.
What was it? Sharp as a thistle, clean as a whistle, bent as a 9-bob note.
Damn.
Dang, what's a 9-bob note? That's what I want
You
to
got
know.
your own set of bars going on there.
Think about it. They make $10. They don't make $9. It is a fake note. It's basically
like here's a $3 bill.
Bent as a 9-bob note, sir. You just add sir on the end, go over the top English, and you can do anything.
That was what my grandmother used to call gay people. She'd be like, "That boy is queer as a $3 bill."
Exactly. Jake's been convincing me to come to America for like years on the basis which was I'll do well out there because I'm English.
What with the girls?
Americans are fascinated by somebody.
Yeah, that may be an overestimation of the dynamic.
Yeah, that's what I've always. Jake, see, I've been saying that. You've been talking shit.
Dude, look at the biggest guy on YouTube. I mean, he's kind of funny now.
If there was
honestly.
ever a
PewDiePie started
time
off
when
as, like,
Americans are
he's like,
leery
"I
of
play video
foreigners,
games."
now is the time.
Who is the biggest guy on YouTube?
Speak good. He's so funny.
Who's the biggest guy on YouTube?
PewDiePie, is that what you're talking about?
PewDiePie, yeah, like just like garbaged up the language for a long time. And people loved him.
I am honestly not hating on someone for being popular. I am not. I don't get it.
What are you worried about? Do you think everyone's gonna give you shit?
You think PewDiePie is going to come in here and see this?
I just made a video using the fact that Casey Neistat quit as a jumping off point and basically just said, yeah, he said what he said, and I have this much to say, and I've taken more hate than I've taken in a long time, just because I mentioned his name. I had some guy who disagreed with me, and I was like, I don't think you've watched the video, and he went, no, I haven't. And I went, do you understand that like your point now doesn't make much sense to me? Like I can't really debate something with you when you haven't watched the 10-minute video. And he's like, I don't care, I'm right, you're wrong. And I'm like, okay, thanks, dude. Have a good one. And he's like, yeah, thanks, mate. Have a good one too. You know. I'm like,
well, I mean, at least he was honest. You know.
Exactly. It was so. Oh, dude, it was so English. It was the most. I do this all the time. It's the most amicable argument with a troll ever, where you both end with like, jolly good, mate. Have a good show. Carry on. And you're just like, I've completely disagreed with you, but I've somehow left this conversation feeling superior, being English, and yet you look like an idiot, but you're accepting it.
Only the English can wield politeness like a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dual wielding, mate. On one hand, I'm like, thank you, sir. On the other side, I'm like, shine your shoes.
Being polite doesn't cost a thing. Too bad being a cocksucker pays dividends.
Dude, tell me about it. It's been the bane of my life. Be an asshole, get the attention. Try and show people there's a nice way of doing things, and yeah.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Exactly. Imagine the world running in the way that most people who comment on YouTube think.
That's a big thing. That's a lot to take.
Wait. Hang on.
There'd be a lot more suicide and super AIDS.
Do you mean super gonorrhoe's media?
Yeah, there'd be like, go get super AIDS. My entire family would have died in a fire like a dozen times.
A few years ago, I discovered that. Well, there's two questions. Which is, first, I invented the syndrome of super gonorrhoe's media, as in super AIDS, gonorrhea, and chlamydia in one go. And then it led me to the question, which is, who has the world record for the most sexually transmitted diseases catched in one go?
Just one.
In just one. How many can you catch in one? Because you could catch them all. It's like Pokemon. Got to catch them all.
Bend over.
I feel like you could get like crabs and herpes at the same time.
Oh, you're talking 2. I'm talking like 7. It's possible.
I'm sure it's got to be, right? I mean,
there is someone out there. It's a world record that is never ever going to be like officiated, because at no point is Guinness World Records going to walk in and go, right, this slut right here has got 9 different diseases.
But you got to have like a before and after too, so you can verify that he caught it.
It's like, okay, let's test him.
I feel like anybody will do anything for a little bit of fame. So there's going to be one dude out there who's going to like, I'm now live happening right now. Fucking, Steve Gatlin's about to fucking break the world record for most sexual diseases in one go. he's like warming up, like, yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, he's like some young dude, hasn't been around a lot, completely clean, and he's gonna bang Amber, who's seasoned nickel whore.
What, Jake? Bad choice of a name. Given you said Amber, that's a bad choice of a name, giving the group of people that we're talking to.
Why? What's wrong with Amber?
There is a well-known motor vlogger out there who might have a girlfriend called Amber. Let's not suggest that.
Wow, I don't know. Fucking
yeah,
I can't. Amber, but I've known some Ambers. Let me tell
honestly,
you,
I cannot see the chat right now, but I know that people out there are going, Amber. I know someone who's got a girlfriend called Amber.
Who's got a girlfriend named Amber?
Amber alert.
Amber
alert. Not Amber alert.
Come on, Yummy R6.
Amber Lynn alert.
Oh.
Well,
Hey, man.
Gonna land on someone's
It is,
name.
what, it is what it is.
Biggest dick in the world, Jake. That's unfortunate. Sorry, Jake. Just fell on someone's name.
I used to make this shot at the bar, and I would. It was like candy. I would like smash up some bananas in the bottom of a tin, and then I pour chocolate milk and whipped cream vodka in it. Right.
Whoa. Whipped cream
Milk
vodka.
and-
Can you just explain whipped cream vodka?
It's just whipped cream flavored vodka, and I pour it into a shaker tin with smashed up bananas and chocolate milk.
How would you make such a thing?
Oh, it's with fucking chemicals. I mean, it's not like
Oh, good.
real.
It tastes
I mean, it's
good.
just whipped.
I wouldn't want anything natural.
Yeah, and so I called it the Amber Alert.
Can you vape that?
I fucking hope so nowadays. Because this is
Whipped
before
cream
vaping.
vodka. Whipped cream vodka.
I mean, so do the chocolate chugs interfere with butt chugging at all?
No, man. But
That's
you
all I
can
wanted
see
to know.
somebody
It's
throw it up.
probably lubrication, to be honest.
Melts in your ass, not in your mouth.
To be honest with you, it can melt anywhere as long
Let me
as
tell
it's
you,
chocolate.
watching somebody in the throes of a chocolate banana whipped cream drunk is a hard place to be.
God, I hate bananas.
You hate banana. That's
Whoa!
alright.
What's wrong with bananas?
Fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting.
What is it though?
You hate
Is it the
bunnies?
fact that they're
You
is
port
it-
them all.
Do you
is it
hate
the
kittens?
fact-
Build a banana wall.
You ever burnt one in a blender? Like, you're making up a drink and you overblend it, and then it's got that weird burnt taste.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, like when you make
I
like a fucking drink in a blender, you can fucking burn that shit. I mean, it'll still be
Ha-
cold, but you can like burn the fruit in it and stuff like that by going too hard.
Can I clarify, Jake? Are you using a V8 to run your blender?
No,
Okay.
I'm using our shitty 110 fucking power.
I mean,
What?
maybe it
Oh,
would taste better because it wouldn't taste like a
sorry.
banana then.
Sorry.
He does it 'cause it tastes like a smoothie with fucking burnt ass.
What about Jake? What about some plantain chips? You gotta like plantain chips.
I guess.
Can I just
Is
point?
that a fucking banana? Just like dried out.
Yeah,
They're not
different fruit.
bad.
Jake, can I just point something out? You've just subconsciously gone with the word shitty and 110 in a sentence. I don't wish to bring anything upon myself, but
Damn.
All right, we got the other side of the accent in here, Defobra.
Defobra, what up, man?
What's up, guys?
hello.
I'm not walking into another circumcision question, am I?
No, but we can
Yeah.
arrange that if you like.
We can take this anywhere you want to go.
I'm just saying. Last time, you know what? Last week, remember, was it last week we were talking about? I don't know. Somebody was talking
When
about
you came in
Defobra.
and you just hear, so Defobra, are you circumcised?
Yeah,
That's-
so
that's-
actually, this is what you have to start with right now, Defobra. What
All right,
was
hit
the
me.
first thing you ever jacked off to? Not the first time you jacked off, mind you, but the first media, like the first picture, whatever that you beat your shit to.
Yeah, we've
What?
all done this question before.
Yeah. I didn't hear the responses from the panel, so
I know.
Oh, okay. Well, you can go back around real fast because that's all. I
I'd
got.
love to hear it.
Okay, mine's classic. It's Pamela Anderson.
Nice.
Oh,
That's a
really?
win right there.
Yeah, it's that cliche.
Mine was Clarissa Explains It All, so Melissa Joan Hart.
Right, I could see that.
Yeah.
I'm going to look that up. I've never heard of it.
Cable TV, Channel 13. That's all I'm going to say. For the UK people old enough to understand, they'll know.
13.
13. Cable TV, Channel 13. The company doesn't exist anymore. Virgin bought them out. But yeah.
Oh, that's like when we used to try and get Skinamax back in the day by hitting trying to get the scramblers working and whatnot.
Yeah. So what was your first one, man? Do you remember it? Was it like a magazine? Was it Victoria's Secret back page? What's up?
Yeah, I don't even know. It might have been a week ago for all I know.
I could tell you, like, in order to pull off what I did, I had to go out to the family computer, sneak out there at night, stick a fucking floppy in it, and download some fucking new internet photos.
I'm sure you stuck your floppy right in it.
Yeah, right.
Wait, Jake, was
And
that 3.5 inch or a 5.5 inch? Just to clarify.
3.5. fucking-
Yeah.
So then it was like, but it was
Floppy.
take that one back to like I had like a hand-me-down computer in my room, but it didn't have that internet access.
Oh,
You know,
one
so you
that
had to
had
then take the card back in there and then with the
That
big
had
one. You turn the big
Oh
one
man,
on.
Ride to Victory. I totally had a crush on Wendy from Wonder Years too.
Oh,
Wonder
But
Years.
be honest, Jake. Was the first
And Elvira fucking DDT with the
Winnie
Jake,
Cooper.
giving the computer that you had at hand, was it a freezed frame that you were like, "Fuck it, it's good enough"?
I mean, I don't remember, dude. I just think fucking random.
Shut up! You don't remember. You remember it clearly.
I'm pretty sure they were from Playboy Photos. I'm pretty sure that's where I got them from. So they would have.
Dang, his computer's still like that. He's on a Mac, so
It's true.
some things never change.
Every time I talk to him, it's like my computer this, my computer that, and I'm like,
I got him to replace it. And you know what's funny is like for the first time ever, I edited a video on this computer and didn't have to like. You know, when you limp around, there's problems with your shit. You kind of limp around them. You know,
that's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, I've got a Mac. Cost me a lot of money, so it did. First time I've used it in 2 years. It works proper now.
Yeah,
They've only replaced it
I've had
6
I've had
times.
a Mac for a year. Yeah, it was weird. It was like I almost want to call them and tell them because they were so resistant. To
So
doing it.
Neil
do you have
Kai
20
busted you up in the side chat and goes, "Was
MacGyver?
answer Gillian Anderson?"
I don't even remember, honestly.
So let me tell you, because I remember a lot of things. I remember a lot of things.
Wait.
Tim,
Tim's so old.
I like how your memory is so good on that. Like literally,
I just love that you
God,
can't get this
remember
insult out because everybody keeps.
I know, but I was trying to
love
say
it.
that you jerked off to an old.
So I will tell you right now, Gillian Anderson. If you guys remember the tabloid Entertainment
He
Weekly?
really wants to talk about this chick.
No, it's Dana
X-Files.
X-Files. And so,
Wait,
if
is
you
that
remember
Scully?
Entertainment Weekly, before it was a TV show or whatever the fuck it is now, it used to be like one of those weird, like little paper magazines that you bought for 50 cents, and it was like a gossip magazine. Anyway, on the back of Entertainment Weekly, my grandma always used to buy it, and in the back of it, they'd have like what all the stars were dressed like. It was basically just them like talking shit about how the stars were dressed, in the back of this magazine. And I remember one time it was Gillian Anderson, and she was always so stodgy. Like, she was, like, very much wearing her fucking sport blazer and very, like, firm and just not a party girl at all in X-Files. And in the back of this, she was, like, total fucking, like, nude dress where you could see her fucking nipples. And she was pointing at her nipples in the back of it. And I remember jacking off of that.
Thanks for that great story. So good. That was pretty. That was detailed.
Hey, but hey,
I mean, you how many
Shade
pages?
Tree Origins.
Yeah, how many pages was the magazine?
Well, I mean, it's fine. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie about shit. It's fucking shit happens,
But dude, you know what I'm saying? Though, that's like
99.
it is funny because
44.
Well, dude, you think it is kind of that revolution of like, you learn to fucking, hey, you can do this and this. Then one day you're like, wait a minute, I can look at shit while I do this.
Yeah, no, it's a big deal.
And you think you're so smart, dude. You're like, I mean, what the fuck?
No, you're right. Like, you're so smart. You're just like, oh my god, man. I can't wait to tell everybody about it, but I don't want to share it too much.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's how it was. Like, I remember, like, in middle school and stuff, and like people would be like, "Oh, yeah, I don't fucking jerk off. Hell no, I don't need
jerk
to."
Off. I'll only put my dick in a pussy, and I'm just like, no, man. I'll fucking
like,
beat
yeah, it's like
this
little
going on.
fucking, it's like little 6th, 7th grade units.
Dan, tell us about that in fucking Brooklyn or wherever the fuck you're from, Defoe. I bet that was like super fucking weird talking about beating off.
I was thinking about like what was a really good movie. What was a good movie back in the day? Remember that movie Wild Things?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I was just, for some reason, that popped into my head. I had to actually look it up on IMDb with Nev Campbell. That was
with the chick with the big lips, Nev Campbell, man. God damn.
That was a good movie.
Revisit the old days.
That's what makes you love a white trash chick, man. Nev Campbell's got the trailer park look.
Vintage Pudwack.
We got the Trump mask and the AD.
Just grab him by the pussy.
He's making masturbation great again.
You guys remember Body Heat?
Body Heat? I gotta look that. It sounds familiar. Who's in that?
Kathleen Turner before she got all
disgusting. That's 1981.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's one I watched as a 12-year-old on HBO in the middle of the night when I wasn't supposed to be watching TV.
HBO.
Oh.
I remember. God, what the hell?
You say Body Heat? I'm just saying, have you ever fucked a dead person who's really cold? It's fantastic.
Oh, dude. Seriously.
Necrophilia. Look at the Trump.
Necrophilia. It's just grabbed by the pussy, dead or alive.
About to build a wall of napkins around his belly.
It looks like Richie Rich in the old folks' home.
The eyes
I didn't even
are
realize he had the mask on.
the eyes are weird. Weird me out. If you put some sunglasses on, could get some sunglasses.
Where's Arson at? Where's the Venom mask and the fucking hat with Jack Daniels?
1 second.
Oh, shout out to back to the early live streams when Arson used to wear a mask
Yeah.
and drink the beer out of the fucking head thing. Remember that?
Yeah, where he got all wasted drinking the whiskey out of it.
I'll shock
That was before the fucking Misfits thing.
Yeah, that was
South
way
Moto.
back.
Deep South Moto just made another good one. Selma Hayek in Dusk Till Dawn. That was one of the best scenes.
Oh my God!
Dust Till
Yes.
Dawn was good.
Jeez, with his snake.
I was all about,
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
all about Daryl Hannah and fucking Splash.
Really? I never got into that.
Yeah. I thought Daryl Hannah was so fucking hot, man.
Yeah, she had her time there.
She's not anymore.
No.
She did not age gracefully.
No,
but
she did not.
See, but
Nah,
Selma
back in the
Hayek
day.
still looks good.
That and Jessica, the only like celebrity crush that Jessica guessed right, which was fucking, oh my god, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I heard was fucking gold.
Tim, you'll remember this one. What about that? What's her name in the White Snake video? Sprawled out on top of that.
Tawny Katane.
Thank you so much for that. Yes.
Not
That's
white.
another good one.
That's another chick who went straight into the fucking ditch.
That's yes, but back then,
But back then, oh,
I
that was
wanted to be a Jaguar more in my life.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, if that didn't make your pants go crazy in the '80s, nothing would.
Daryl Hannah. It was Daryl Hannah for me. It was that and Earth Girls Are Easy.
Oh, that's a horrible. That wasn't that Gina Davis or something.
I used to think Gina Davis was fucking super hot too.
Yeah.
Who said that?
I did. I thought
Really?
Gina Davis.
Gina
was so
Davis
fucking
had a
hot.
brief window where she had it going on, but it didn't
I don't-
last
God, I
long.
was such a Gina Davis fan.
That's I don't know.
The chicks from Lunch Wagon. Now that was some. That was a.
Of course, my big one
piece
was
of ass.
Winona Ryder, man, and fucking especially in Heathers. Remember when I saw
Oh yeah,
Heathers?
yeah,
I
that's
was
a
like,
good.
oh my
Look
god,
good in that
dude.
movie.
That was like the setting the stage for like I'm obsessed with alternative chicks in the entirety of the '90s.
Yeah, she looked good in that.
We don't know
You
why.
can tell from everybody's silence, not everybody.
Did you guys ever see Lunch Wagon? You guys need to go ahead.
I'm almost afraid. You know what I just saw? I saw I don't know if you guys told me about it. What the hell was it? It was like they were not real superheroes, but off superheroes. Mystery Men?
Mystery Men? Yeah.
I just saw it tonight.
Did you just see it tonight? Isn't it amazing?
It was hysterical.
Yeah, dude, it was so before its time.
My friend was like, "You got to see." He's like, been on me for like a year to get it. He's like, "I got the DVD here. Watch it." That movie was ridiculous.
It's so before its time. It was making fun of superhero movies before superhero movies were even a fucking thing. Like,
Exactly.
so fucking awesome.
It was pretty cool.
And I had a weird, talking about weird 90s crushes, I used to have a super weird 90s crush on Janine Garofalo.
Yeah, you said that, and I was. It's funny as I was watching it, I thought of you crushing on her, and I was like,
But you watch it, you get it, right? I mean,
"Yeah, I get it." She's so weird.
Yeah.
life
Like,
is weird, man.
I would question myself as I was banging her. I'd have to really rethink my whole life if that was happening.
I used to, not even like I want to fuck Janine Garofalo. I was just like, I just want Janine Garofalo to be my super cool girlfriend. You know? I can't be the only one. Like, can somebody else please sound off on that? Like, fuck.
I had a weird
I can
kind
think
of
of in the 90s.
but not. I don't know.
I'd kill 10 minutes, but that's about it.
All I can say for the 90s was Mila Jokovic from The Fifth Element. Come
Oh,
on.
she still looks good. She still looks good in those zombie movies. I love her eyes.
I build a wall
So,
with us on the inside.
God. A lot of wall building.
Angela says that chick from The Craft. Wasn't that Nev Campbell too?
Yes. Yeah, that's another good movie.
Yeah. All right, Tex R6 says I'm with you. So somebody else would fucking want to hold hands with Jean Garofalo.
I'd want to go to a skate park with her, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like I'm not dreaming like, oh man, I'm about to have the wildest sex with Janine Garofalo. It's just my weird like she make the coolest girlfriend.
Would she? The coolest.
Probably not now. But...
Nah, not now.
Nope.
Yeah. I totally went to Google Lunch Wagon and I found the entire movie on YouTube. Just downloaded it.
Oh shit.
Let's see what kind of
About to whip up the old jerkin and Kleenex.
This is meh.
So, see who in here has a Grom right now? I guess Neil and Derek and Arson.
Yeah.
All right. I had a handful of people today that were like, well, now that the Grom's officially gone, I'm unsubbing your channel. And I wanted to be like, okay, well, I mean, what am I going to do? Whatever. If that's your mentality. Oh, well.
And it's funny, I'll upload Grom videos and I just get, what about the ZX10R?
No, well, that was the other thing too. It was the same thing. Every time I would upload Grom videos, if I uploaded, I would never upload two back to back. I'd always space them apart, And I would literally could put up a Grom video and people would be like, will you ever ride your fucking WR anymore? It's like literally the last video is on the WR, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Glad you paid attention.
Thirsty. Now you're gonna get the new bike and they'll be like, why don't you ride the Supermoto? Where's the WR at?
And the Supermoto's broke. I mean, it's a dual sport now. It's just a WR 450. It's not a Supermoto, so
whatever.
But I know. It's probably going to be a while. That bike doesn't have a thermostat. I've never fixed it. There's a kit out there to fix it for people that race in the like they do that ice racing. But right now the kit's like the water cooled system on it's an open system, no thermostat. So when it goes into winter, like right now, it's cold out. The bike will never fucking warm up. I don't really like riding it like that. It's kind of bad for it. Like it'll warm up in your garage and you get going, and the temperature gauge drops all the way down until it turns off.
I would say I like it. I like you in dual sport trim way better. Even though you told me the video sucked.
I did, yeah, that video kind of bombed. I thought it was a pretty good video. And I was like, But I always know that every time I off road on the bike, it's like, you don't. It's funny. You think you got like a core audience of supermoto guys, right? Like that's the most things I do. Is you think, oh, you go to dirt biking, they'll like that. They don't. Like, where's your fucking 17s? What the fuck, man? Like. To me, that's always the point of a supermoto. It's two bikes, literally a set of wheels, and it's a completely different machine.
Yeah.
I have the same problem. Every time I do an off-road video, people say to me, oh man, you need to get some knobblies on that. And I'm like, I ride on the road for 95% of the time. I don't really want to ruin my ability to corner.
Now, every time you make a video of a supermoto going in the dirt, that's what people are going to get tons of comments. Put knobbies on it. Put knobbies on it. You put knobbies on it. What the fuck, man?
Yeah,
there's no winning. I don't know what you can do. I imagine I know he doesn't make videos as much anymore. But Baron von Grumble, at least I don't think he does. I don't know. Did he start making him again? I saw him.
He's concentrating on his other channel a bit more.
Okay, but it's like the dude has so many bikes, and like I'm pretty sure every video you put out there'd be somebody who'd be like, yeah, but why aren't you on this one?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Can't win.
Have like 6-7 bikes or something at one point.
Yeah, but the thing is, in England now, it's got to the point that you cannot go off-roading on anything without someone going, Baron von Grumble did it on a jigsaw, and you're like, yes, but he rode there, dropped it in a puddle, and then walked home to get his dad to help him.
Yeah,
whereas I rode my DRZ to the place, around the place, and back home.
Do y'all remember that video?
Somehow I'm a loser.
That video was amazing when it came out. Just because he left it, I was like, "What is he doing?"
Yeah, no.
Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I didn't see that one.
I'm telling you, Jake. I think the fun off-road videos are just like when you go to an actual off-road park and you're just like daring each other to do stuff. Like we go do that. I mean, my last.
You guys dare each other to do stuff? We don't do that.
You're gonna break your foot again.
Yeah,
like
well,
I'm not. I didn't do that in my last one, and I was expecting to get some flack for it. I was a total pussy. I was scared. It was my first time off road after fucking surgery. I didn't walk for 2 fucking months. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but since I spent a bunch of money on surgery and couldn't ride for a long time, now when I go to places, dare me to do something. See how much that sways my opinion.
Well, no, it's fun though. I mean, I would do it like once I get my feet back.
You could be sitting there, I dare you, Jake. I dare you. I'd be like, would you shut the fuck up? Like, I'll do it if I want.
Well, it's like more like for like hill climbs and stuff because they're low stakes, man. You're not gonna really hurt yourself if you.
You got me hill climb? God, I've had the bike flip over onto me.
Yeah, but you're not gonna hurt yourself that bad. I mean, you can.
God, dude, you fucked up on hill climb. But I'll do them. I like hill climbs. It's funny. I actually. All the hills that people are super like cool about going up and they get to the top, they're like, how do we go down? I don't know why. I'm like, oh, just fucking go. Whatever.
I get super scared about going down.
I've gone down hills I couldn't walk down, you know, where you're just like, here we go.
I get so fucking scared about going down. That's terrifying.
But why doesn't bother me? Maybe because I'm tall enough to like kind of touch the ground. You are too though.
Yeah, but Jake, let's be honest, Jake.
What?
There's no dogs on these slopes.
There is. Not yet.
Dog-free slopes.
Not yet.
Unless it's a slope of dogs and you're just riding down, killing them all.
Like, I feel bad though when you ride with like guys like Subimoto. We go off roading and he's like what 5'9" or something. So he already like when he puts the knobbies on, he can barely touch the ground in general. And you're going over some fucking obstacles on the downhill bit. He has to commit and just go. I'm like I like that I can stop and put a foot down if I need to.
I'll tell you, the scary part about downhills for me is it's not like going too fast. It's like you've got a track. It's about going off the track because usually there's just like fucking trees on either side of it. So you're like, oh, if I lose control, I'm just gonna like eat it into this tree and fucking endo over the handlebars and just tumble the rest of the way down.
Yeah, but see what you'll probably do because you're not an idiot. If you really realize you're going towards a tree, you'd probably. You ever done the purpose crash? You know what I'm talking about in the dirt where you just grab the front brake full on and let it drop and then you walk away. That's how you throw them away from you. You hammer the brake and you fucking kick off at the same time. You're like I'm out.
If I was better at letting go of a bike, I probably wouldn't have broken my foot so bad.
I have the same problem when a bike's going down. I'm like, I'm going to protect the bike no matter what, and it's like, why? You're an idiot. But in that moment, I'm just like, I will break my leg rather than scratching this bike.
Dude, I've let the WR go so many times. It's like on that edge. I'm like, oh, fuck this. Like, I probably could recover it. I'm like, bye. I'll just walk around and pick you up. I'm not doing that.
I just need to like loop out a bunch of wheelies, but like at standstill, like with one foot on the ground. Just like
you know what video I was going to make too? When I got my new WR, because people are so fragile about their bike, I was going to do a ghost ride and let it crash. Like just kick it into gear and let the clutch out like in a cul-de-sac and let it just go and fall over and be like, there you go, faggots. But the first time I got it, I didn't have to because I fucking dropped it sideways into a drainage thing and scraped the swing arm up. It was like a fucking like we rode into one of those like concrete drain ditch things, and I thought it was just a curb. I didn't realize it was like a 2-foot drop. And I was dark, so I wasn't going fast at all. I didn't bleed the throttle, so the front wheel just goes whoop off and fucking hits the frame and just throws me off the bike. It's like, just like fucking flipped it over completely, smashed it on the side. I was like, well, it's the first few miles I rode on this thing. That's good, I guess. Get that out of the way.
To be honest, I've dropped my new bike, maybe 6, 7, 8 times, and I still haven't put that first scratch on it. I have not added anything to the damage that the person before had it, and I'm kind of annoyed about that because I'm still precious about it. I can't seem to damage the damn thing.
Oh, precious.
Arson's KLR is flawless, not one scratch.
Yeah.
What kind of
Craigslist? Never been dropped.
He should fucking Craigslist it like that for fun.
Clean title.
Prestigious condition. Just fucking lie. Say the seat fade isn't the seat being faded. Be like, tell them it's like a custom cover or something.
all maintenance records. all one oil change record.
Oh God. Oh yeah, I need to get a binder thing. I said I was not going to be an asshole. I was going to like fucking document shit on my new bike.
Jake, seriously, Jake.
What did you buy, Jake?
Huh?
What'd you buy?
A pink Grom with a tutu. No, I bought a FZ07.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah.
Did you get the high-vis yellow? I like the one with the high-vis yellow.
Of course you did.
Crazy yellow rims.
Is that what you got? The yellow rims? Yeah, that's sweet. I like that.
It's so loud. Like I'll look at it 1 minute and go, that looks fucking cool. And other times I look at it, I'm like, God, this looks like a bike a 16-year-old could drive. But whatever.
Don't you have a high vis icon jacket too?
Yeah, I do. I got high vis gear. So oddly enough, I've bought a motorcycle that matches my gear instead of the other way around.
That's friggin' awesome, though. I mean, that's gonna look cool.
Jake, you're in an interesting world where your outfit is louder than the bike is. Because frankly, when you first pulled out that lot, I was like, "Sorry, can I hear the bike?" No, I can't.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's the thing. It's so funny. The bike looks so loud and ridiculous. I was thinking about that because of that paint theme and the wheels. It looks so loud and ridiculous, and then you just don't even hear it running. I stalled it because I didn't think it was on still at one point.
Jake, you have the perfect opportunity to make out the fastest electric bike ever made video. No one will know the difference.
I could, right? No, I bet that lightning thing is still faster. Remember that one, the lightning bike or whatever? It was real quick.
Not 0 to 60. It's not.
No,
it takes a while.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think I was at a light or something. I pulled in my friend's driveway, and I think I don't know why I clicked it into first. I thought I turned it off, and I was like, wait, did I turn it off? And I let the clutch out, installed it. Like, I was like, oh, it was running. Still have my helmet on. Once your helmet's off, it's obvious, but it's very quiet. Whatever anyone you've heard with a pipe on it sounds good. I just love the comments from people. Like, you literally show yourself at the dealership buying it in a video, and you have nonstop comments of people bitching at you to put a pipe on it.
Yeah, can I at least get the fucking thing home first?
I haven't had a lot of time here, guys.
Yeah, but Jake, let's face it. The big thing that you've quite clearly done is the fact that you got out of the parking lot. You did a wheelie and then you full throttled it. And what are you considering the braking period, Jake? Are you considering keeping
that is breaking it in?
Yeah.
That's how you break in a motorcycle engine.
He's taking the piss or whatever.
Dude, I know this.
He's joking.
I know this, but I also know that Jake is also knowing that most people consider that what they say in the book about you need to go really easy, governor. You need to go real careful on the throttle.
Yeah, I'm sure there's already a rash of shit of comments about that.
He's doing it on purpose. It's obvious. The last comment.
The next video is going to be called like since that ride. I'm going to call it like breaking in the bike, and that's nothing but wheelies and fucking.
Dude, man, I fucking love it.
To a parking lot, like we went to a parking lot. I was doing first gears on it like it was a motard. It's so cool. Like you just hammer throttle. I mean, you do a great wheelie across the lot with it.
You know this at this point, but it will power wheelie in first and second gear just with a twist of the
I power wheelied it in first. I haven't bothered in second. I just clutch it every time. But that's just force of habit because it's so much faster to clutch.
Right.
Jake, seriously, please tell me that it doesn't power wheelie in second, because if it doesn't power wheelie in second and it doesn't get far above 105, I feel even on my 440.
No, it'll still. I'm sure it will.
No,
I don't know. I know it'll. Third gear, you can clutch it at 60.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Because I was doing that over and over. Like, I was like, God damn, you can pull a highway wheelie.
And
I didn't think it would.
It tops out about 130-ish, somewhere around in there.
Whoa, Jake, you can pull some highway wheelies.
Yeah.
Do you know any bridges?
British humor. I'm slowly catching on here.
Yeah, we did a little.
I want to say, like, I think the saddest thing
we did
I've seen.
I can pull that clip up real quick.
Not to totally change the subject, but I think the saddest thing I've seen on YouTube and motovlogging lately is when.
Where's my last video?
It was when EN187 put a full stunt cage and exhaust on his Grom while it was snowing outside.
Oh, that video is funny.
That was the saddest thing I've ever fucking seen, man.
I ain't even been able to use any of that shit yet because it's fucking just shit out.
It's been get the stunt cage put on here before I put it away for the winter.
Yeah.
No.
It's ready for next year. Breaking my bones.
He is adding the 5.
Gotta fulfill my contractual obligation to the equipment supplier, and then I'm done with it.
He is only adding to the 5 Ps. Preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Oh, it's gonna be fun as hell next year, though.
I can't wait for those videos, man. I'm excited. Jessica and I, we're gonna fucking drive the truck up there with the dirt bikes and like go ride with you guys.
It'll be a blast.
I'm hoping it's gonna be next summer. I mean, we'll see. Like, we've already got so many plans to visit so many. We're like, we're gonna go to California, we're gonna go to Texas, we're gonna go to Michigan, and I'm just like, man, there's only so many months in a year.
What? Where you said you're going? I'm sorry. I was watching Jake's video on my phone. Jake,
I fucking want to go to New York too, man. God, there's so many places I want to go.
Shit, next time I go down to Florida, hopefully you don't bust your leg. I can actually see you.
I know, right? I would love to go to because I mean,
Yeah, don't tell him you're coming next time to Florida.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna show up at the shame and do a Joe Pesci impression instead of fucking around. And be like, I don't know shit.
I mean, I want to go to New York though, super bad. I want to make Jessica's little KX100 street legal though, and then so we got both the two dirt bikes. Fucking mob the streets in New York, man. That'd be fucking blast.
Word.
You're definitely welcome here.
Clear on, man.
This is the stupid Margaret Hunt Bridge. We always wheelie this thing in Dallas. I'm waiting for fucking Cowie 85. This Cowie 85 is about to be next to me here. We're gonna do some fucking. We tried to do tangent wheelies. He was going way faster than me. There he goes. I was like, oh, never mind. Bye.
Do you guys ever ride motorcycles while you're high?
No, I know, but people we ride with sometimes.
That's a stupid question.
Oh, you're back. You're back. Is it okay?
Yeah, what happened? Your mom okay?
Yeah, they're all right, man. It's in town though. It's in I don't know if you guys ever been to Pigeon Forge. You've been to Gatlinburg. Everybody's been, right? It's done.
Nope.
It's done. It's the Dragon. It's the town that's next to the Dragon.
Yeah, Gatlinburg is just off the map now.
So that's
it's getting there.
Over the Dragon, isn't it? For people going down there and riding it.
It's dicked already, man. You're looking at 6 months of road work before they're going to be able to do anything on that already. We don't know what else is going to happen. And then, but it's Smoky all in in Pigeon Forge, which is the next town over where Dollywood and shit is.
I thought you lived in Pigeon Forge, Billy.
I live just north of Pigeon Forge, yeah. So, but my parents are like, no, it's good. And it just started pouring rain. But I'm still paranoid about it. It's that shit's hot. What the fuck is fucking a little bit of rain going to do?
Trust me, rain you can deal with.
Yeah, but boys, rest assured, I spent the time that I was going checking on them, seeing what was going on, and I squared away a game plan. So they're going to come to my house with the livestock, and then if it gets worse, we're going to go to Crossville to a midget's house with the livestock.
I was having the same conversation with my wife last night.
Livestock and midgets go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Lest ye not forget Jake's short legs and very hairy toes.
Jake, you need to get yourself one of those cheap Chinese flat screens like I've got for mine. It improves the look quite a bit.
So here's my thing: is when I'm riding, and I know I just got back into riding off road, so I'm not trying to be that crazy yet. But I know so many dudes who would never condone doing it on the street, although knock yourself out. I know so many dudes who ride off road and doing really technical shit, getting into the zone, who get high first. I'm gonna get fucking stoned. And I'm gonna fucking bomb through the woods really fast.
Yeah, but the difference is he thinks he's doing it all great like that, but in fact he's actually on the floor just going.
I'm sure there's some people that do that, but I've ridden with a lot of dudes who get stoned as fuck.
No, there is a truth in it, which is they've tested this. It's the first little introduction into getting how high you're getting. You become better. But there is a point that you become worse, but you cannot detect that because you're already high.
It's true. It's the exact same principle as video games. Exact same fucking thing. You fucking get so high and you're like, whoa, I'm running like a motherfucker. And then one more joint, and you're like,
boom. Game over.
Yeah, but you don't realize this. You still think you're doing great, where everyone else is like, why is that dude just doing donuts in the gravel? And he's just like, I'm in first, baby. I'm going to win.
I don't know. I'm thinking about trying it. If I do it, I'll probably make a video of it. I'll get high and then fucking go right off road. And probably.
Oh yeah, you're totally legal there now, huh?
To be fair,
I don't care if it's legal or not.
You can just call the video getting high and riding or something like that. You'll get shit ton of hate, but you'll still get subscribers.
Yeah. I mean, I'd give it a whirl. You never know until you try.
It's true.
Just sometimes when we were riding off road, we'd bring a quart or something, because when you're really bombing through the woods, you need a little bit of confidence. And you just before you go out, you just do a quart real quick, and it fucking gets you all nerved up to do the woods.
Have you tried tea? I mean, to be fair, strong tea, 2 sugars.
No, our our fucking off-road mix is a big sugar-free Monster, and like I'll do like a quart of High Life.
See, you've habitualized yourself to the sugars and the alcohol. You need to understand the power of the tea. It's all in the power of the tea.
I mean, if the tea has alcohol in it, I'm down.
The tea doesn't need alcohol. It's tea. So
I remember putting Jack Daniels in tea one time, and that was terrible.
I agree. Tea would ruin.
Like in your head, you think that's going to be so good, and it's not.
Although
Jake, tea will ruin Jack Daniels.
a good Long
Yeah,
Island
that's what
iced tea
exactly.
is
The
amazing.
teeth thrown in.
Of course, you guys. We're all faggots, so we've all had a Long Island iced tea, right?
A good Long Island iced tea is one of the best drinking and drunk experiences you will have.
Oh,
I
it's so good.
I can honestly say, as an Englishman, I've never had this.
Oh,
It's 7 different types of liquor that's tasting.
Don't fucking bother.
We tend to have a challenge, which is in the UK in pubs. Okay, you know you've got all the different drinks on the dispensers, which we call optics. You might call it the same thing. You have the optics challenge, which you have to do one shot out of every single optic in a bar. I've seen
bars down here don't do that. That's a weird fucking English thing.
You don't tell them you're doing it. You just go up there and say, "Hey."
No, there's no fucking drinks on a gun. You know what comes out of the gun? Coca-Cola.
No. It's not a gun. It's a mechanical measured amount, which is upside down. You just click the glass into it. It gives you a single.
Yeah, you know why? You know why they do that over there? Because you guys don't fucking tip. Over here we tip, so I pour it.
Of course we don't tip over here. We just overcharge people.
No, you fucking because you're classist pieces of shit. You know.
Dude, I was a chef for 6 years, and
you were a bartender, weren't you?
Yeah,
Forever.
I was a bartender for a year and a chef for 6 years. I probably gained about $200 in tips the entire time I was there.
Wow,
dude, you could buy a front tire.
Dude, they make some fuckers around here, unless they're on fire right now. They work for straight up tips. There's no salary.
Yeah, we do. They don't.
He said if they're not on fire right now.
We don't do
terrible.
tips in the UK. Well, no,
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I feel bad about saying this because everyone's like, "Oh, Long Island." But I'm gonna fucking put Long Island's dick in the dirt right now because this is something I do with the Dirty Shades all the fucking time. Because the Long Island iced tea, what I'll do when somebody orders one, first off, when somebody orders one, I'll check their ID twice. Because I'm like, are you sure you're fucking 21?
Right.
You're ordering
Just 'cause they're
Long Island iced tea. And then second off, I'll go like, fuck you, and I'll put like all tequila instead of any of their liquors. Because
Like they don't even.
Or it doesn't matter, or all vodka, or all gin, because you're just crushing it with sour mix and fucking Coca-Cola anyway. They can't fucking tell the difference.
Sure. If
Oh,
they're
if I
already-
can't tell it, I don't give a shit.
I have managed to keep a record, which is I've only ever drunk tequila in my life when I've been incredibly drunk. It's
Good
the only
tequilas,
time that
man.
it became. It's the
Right.
only time that became appealing to me.
I love tequila.
Like I've noticed with tequila, the shittier the tequila is, like you want it cold with salt and like you get good tequila. It's like
Fuck that.
it's
I
like
fucking hate that shit. Dude, if you don't like the way tequila tastes,
calm
don't
down,
fucking
calm
drink it.
down.
Oh, I hate that.
I'm agreeing with you. I know.
Let me tell you right now, if you don't like the way tequila tastes, don't drink it. And so if you
know.
eat,
Josh.
if you need to
Shank
drink
your
it
ass
with words,
shit.
like salt and lime,
Josh.
then you don't.
No.
Triggered!
You gotta let him get his. You gotta let him get his hot air out, man. He does this for a living.
Sorry.
I really agree with you. No, what I'm saying is, yeah, whenever people do that, I just assume they either don't like tequila or it's really shitty tequila. But you get good tequila. I just fucking prefer to have it just on its own room temperature, and it's fine.
Yeah, England probably shitty.
Don't drink what you don't like. Everyone wants to be like a tough guy. They're like, I drink
But
fucking
good
scotch on the rocks. I'm like, dude, drink a goddamn Cosmopolitan if that's how you want to get drunk. I don't fucking care. Don't try to pretend. Don't try to pretend like you need to get drunk a certain fucking way. I don't fucking care. Like, we're all going to the same place. We're just fucking sailing different boats, motherfucker. Like, do your thing.
Dude, let's face it. How many people actually like what beer tastes? What beer tastes?
I like beer.
I do.
It's fucking delicious.
Right here.
I honestly don't get
I would
it.
turn my camera on, but it's broke. But I'm drinking, what is this, Michelob Ultra? Some fucking.
Yeah, but you get.
I'm drinking Miller High Life.
You get
it's an acquired taste. It is an acquired taste, but many things are an acquired taste. Guess what? Eating pussy is a fucking acquired taste. I bet you like doing that.
Yeah, it tastes like pennies and sourdough.
Yeah, but
exactly.
Acquired taste.
Pennies and sourdough.
Yeah,
pennies and sourdough. That's what eating pussy tastes like, and I bet you like fucking doing it. But guess what? If you were like 9 years old and you ate some pussy, which is a crime. And someone should probably call DCF. But if you
Spicy,
did that,
you'd
probably be like, that's gross.
Man, this is some schooling by shape.
Until you like what a pussy looked like, then you're like, I'll
have
have some more pussy, please.
You know what my favorite fucking beer is, aside from American lager, is a fucking good English ale. Sorry, I like it. And you're knocking it?
An English session beer of any kind, they generally are very, very good beers.
The English suck. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Go to a dentist.
I've had Fuller's ESB and Fuller's London Pride and Fuller's London Porter on hand pulls on True Cask at the Dirty Shame since we very first opened.
Beer engine.
I'll have you know that I did an ecological survey around the Fuller's Brewery at 4 o'clock in the morning in the middle of London with a set of binoculars around my neck. That shit is true.
What the fuck?
It's true.
An ecological survey?
They wanted to develop the site. Me and a friend, I used to be a wildlife photographer, so we were qualified to get paid to go to London at 4 o'clock in the morning with binoculars around our neck, look for a bird that was never going to be there, and be paid to do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
wildlife.
It was.
So when you were a wildlife photographer, were you a chef at night?
No. This was before I became a chef. At that point in time, I was working in a petrol station.
How much pot did you smoke when you were like photographing fake birds?
All the pot.
I'm doing the math.
I want to say.
Did you smoke so much it gave you a near-death experience?
Near-death experience.
Maybe. I cannot comment on that.
Oh man! All I'm saying is, the Emperor has no clothes when it comes to just about everything that we enjoy doing.
Completely,
except for jacking off.
Which is my point. Which is to really like beer, you have to drink enough of it to the point your body just goes, it ain't that bad.
Well, no, it's a fucking
word. No, I think you're right, but whatever. I'm there.
I like getting fucked up. People hate that shit. Let me tell you right now, I fucking get so mad with this big craft beer fucking revolution where everybody's into this shit. I'm just like, dude,
it's so overhyped and so overdone at this point.
We've turned a fat tire. Drunk, and they want to act like they're not getting drunk. They want to pretend that you're not getting fucked up. They're like, oh, I'm going to savor the flavor of 16 different kinds of hops and 4 different kinds of roasted malts. And I'm like, dude, go fuck yourself. Are you getting fucked up or not?
Well, I'll tell you, man, a big thing right now about 16 different kinds of hops is that Americans, we have taken a perfectly wonderful beer style, the English IPA, and we have completely bastardized it into a Frankenstein's monster of what it once was.
Can I just point something out right now? The English IPA, the English Indian Pale Ale.
Yes.
It's not English, it's Indian.
Well, sort of yes, sort of no.
No. English beer has to be very dark, very rich, very bitter, and very shit. And then old men come in and drink it because they believe that's what they should drink.
Oh, I've got a bunch of sweet brown ales from England that aren't bitter at all.
They ain't English. They're American English.
We got a group of those guys around here that think that they can only drink. It's the punks. It's like a certain age group. Because I used to be in this fucking.
We only drink Pabst Blue Ribbon, bitch.
Man. Well, that or fucking Guinness. It's like, can't you just fucking compromise?
Just drink what you want. That's my whole thing. Is like get fucked up on whatever you want. Do your thing. Just don't pretend that you're not just getting fucking high. Because that's what you're doing. You're getting high.
You have a very utilitarian view of that, which I admire.
If you were,
but as a beer brewer, I can tell you that there is a crafting process to it. I mean, there is a art and a science to it. But yeah, in the end, I mean, you want all the effects.
And you know what I really admire, and I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you, Spicy, but I admire consistency. And if you can make a beer consistently good, you're doing very fucking well.
Yeah,
And you know who is the most consistent beer brewers in the world is fucking Germany. Like you go into the fucking goddamn not even beer you go into the fucking Spaten lager where they make Spaten lager. It is the most consistently brewed beer in the world. It never changes.
Okay, they've been using the same yeast strain for like 300 years.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, the very that's funny when you mention that. I don't go ahead and explain that to him. You're probably better than him.
Well. First of all, I think Spice has been trying to say something for like 5 minutes, so let's let him say what he needs to say.
Firstly, consistency. If you want consistency in beer, Foster's. Foster's has tasted like shit from day one, and yet everyone drinks it. Everyone in England believes that Foster's came from Australia, yet they don't sell it in Australia, and it's made in Germany.
Oh, here it's made in California.
So consistency means shit, in my
opinion. Real consistency on a good beer. I'm talking about consistency going back hundreds of years. To me, that is admirable, and that's what I look for in a beer.
Truthfully, there are very few brewers who could actually conclusively say that they have been brewing the same beer for hundreds of years.
And there are few, and they all exist in Germany.
I tried to do it for multiple months and it didn't even fucking work.
The truth is this:
I put some mash behind my toilet.
All that in Belgium. I have you know what I keep. You know I've got 25 taps at my bar, and I keep very few beers on all the time. One of the ones I keep on almost all the time is Grimbergen Double. And Grimbergen Double, that recipe is almost 1,000 years old.
Have you ever heard of Hobgoblin?
Oh yeah, we only get it at certain times of the year, but Hobgoblin, I really like that beer, so please don't say anything bad about it.
It is it's a very popular beer. We don't even call it beer. It's bitter. It's different to beer. But the point is this: the most popular beers in the UK tend to be named after something really horrible, like Sally's Old Vag would be one of the best beers. So if you're getting a beer that's called Maria's Saggy Cunt, would be a good beer. If it's called Hops Delight, it's fake and it's been made up.
Yeah, it's the opposite here. Like it's called Fat Tire. It's like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah, no, we kind of do the same thing. We have Arrogant Bastard, and
I fucking hate that shit. Because someone, dude, I got reps that come in my bar all the fucking time trying to sell me some bullshit, going like, oh, we've got this new great beer. It's called fucking, dirty asshole fucking brown ale. And I'm just like, you think I'm going to put that on my fucking taps? Dirty asshole brown ale? Go fuck yourself.
Has anyone ever tried to sell you Christmas wine?
What the fuck?
No, we've never even heard of Christmas wine.
That's a good idea, though. Great scam.
It's been invented. Basically, what it was this guy who was he was from a background that wasn't English. I won't name anything. It has nothing to reflect on it. But
French. He was French.
No, he wasn't French.
American. Is that what you're trying to say?
French in the UK. You mental. We shoot them on sight. Anyway,
good for you. Even though you don't have guns, but
we have.
Anyway,
no, dude, we have guns. We just
I'll take some 1664. Anyway, that's about the only good thing to come out of France.
Mulled wine. You know mulled wine, surely.
Yes.
Wine was.
I'm about to break out a batch of mulled wine and make it every year for.
This guy walks in and he's like, we make the best mulled wine there is to taste. He brought a bottle in and we tasted it, and it basically tasted like the cheapest red wine you could possibly buy in shampoo. I'm willing to bet it was the cheapest wine we could find plus shampoo with a stick of cinnamon stuck in the top of it. And he seriously thought we were going to buy this stuff. And I just was like, dude, this tastes like shit. And he's like, no, it's an acquired taste.
I don't have that much time, buddy.
Dude, I got into distilling after I tried to brew beer because I fucked up, and I was successful at distilling, but then all of a sudden you had to pay $250,000 if you were caught because it went legal, right? But then at that time, this guy at the first, he gave me a fucking jar of piss with a turd in it, and he's like, "Taste that." I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" I'm not drinking that. It's a jar of piss with a turd in it. But then all of a sudden, it was apple pie. It's what it was. Apple pie moonshine.
You were like just straight up. This is piss.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not drinking your piss shit.
Apple pie moonshine with a cinnamon stick in it. It looks like a jar of piss.
It does.
My wife's got a friend that makes it. We get it every once in a while, and it does. It looks funny, but
because I shook it up. Like when he handed it to me, I was like, what the fuck? I shook it up, and a flake came off the turd. I was like, nope, fuck off.
Maybe it was a piss and shit. You know, maybe he was insane.
To the side chat. He used to do King Cobra. What was your 40 of choice, everybody? Of course, here in Florida it was quartz. So.
Mind you, I was saying when me and Arson were teenagers, that was what we drank. I wouldn't drink that shit now. It's fucking.
Well, yeah, you drank it when you were kid. Mine was Steel Reserve, man. I used to love Steel Reserve.
Old English for the win.
Old English. Old English for the win.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you.
Is for sure the best.
Yeah, but you want to? I like to drink Mickey's in the big mouth barrels. That's the funnest way to drink.
I still drink Mickey's, and you're right, Tim, because when you got Mickey's in a quart or a 40, it had the small mouth.
No one drank Colt. What the fuck? Jesus.
No, I mean I always would see it, but man, when we wanted to get some beer in us for a good price, we would always get the Old English, man.
I can't believe nobody.
That's beer that they make with sugar. Like there's very little barley in those beers. They just ferment sugar.
Nobody else drank Steel Reserve.
I drink it Steel Reserve.
Oh, 211. Yeah, I used to drink that. Mickey's. I like Mickey's better.
Steel Reserve is something ridiculous, like 9% alcohol. Like
I mean, so is Old English.
Yeah, a lot of those 40s are good like that because it's like not only is it massive and stupid cheap, it's extra fucking liquory, and you're gonna get totally fucked for a little bit of money.
That's why you always
thought it tasted like apple juice.
That's why you always what, Derek?
That's why you always see those beers in the hood because it's all you fucking.
Oh yeah.
Wants to spend
I used to like on my Friday from Frito-Lay, I always used to go get a fucking 40 of Steel Reserve. Because it was so cheap. It was like I think it was like $3 or something.
I've drank hundreds of them. We used to get the big 20. Here was the cans. They were 24-ounce cans.
You could get two for $4. I remember that.
Yeah. I used to buy it by the case. They didn't sell them by the case, but I mean, it was even before I was 21. I knew it was so easy to buy beer here before you're 21.
Yeah.
You go to like the gas station that's owned by like fucking hijabi like fucking.
Yeah, totally.
You're just like, dude, I got money.
You got to pay him cash, and so
they'd sell me cases of it, and I buy cases of the fucking 24-ounce fucking Steel Reserve. Man, we get fucked up. We used to think it was so funny because it didn't taste bad. It tasted like sweet apple juice. I used to think it was so funny to like fucking have these house parties and we'd invite these girls over and be like, no, drink this. These Steel Reserves that were like 11% alcohol content. And these girls all fucked up.
Did you guys ever drink Four Loko before they changed it? Like took the energy out of it?
I fucking
hell yeah.
God, that was a drink right there. And you know what's funny? I mean, if you just want to spend a few more bucks, there's still a very simple way to make it. You buy it and you buy a fucking 5-hour energy and you fucking take a swig and dump that bitch in.
What I did was I drank those juices too, the JOOSE, and those had that fucking energy shit. And that was when I look back and how I drank that, it makes me want to gag just thinking about it.
Have you guys ever seen the Four Loko music video, the gangster rap video?
No, it sounds great.
Let me go ahead and pull that up real quick.
Well, I'll tell you one of the coolest things about Steel Reserve, not to get back on that, was the Ramones did the theme song for Steel Reserve.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Look it up. Give me my Steel Reserve by the fucking Ramones.
Remember when Pantera made the Dallas Stars? No, y'all are local. You remember that? The Dallas Stars theme song has always been by Pantera, the hockey team.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I used it in a video a while back. Like they were not even going to copyright that. It's just a simple song. Let's see here.
Oh my God! Get out of temperature control mode for love of God! Get out of temperature control.
You are gonna love this video. This is hilarious.
Four Loko.
It's now on iTunes.
Dang, guap gang.
Over 2 million hits.
God, this is great. Oh man,
I love all the fucking annotations.
What is that shit?
I can't keep fucking videos from flying in, man.
I want cranberry lemon flavor.
That sounds like a woman's drink.
God, that shit sounds horrible.
Except it's 12% alcohol and it's filled with energy drink.
Yeah, 12%. That's what we give to 4-year-olds.
That's true, man. Oh, my nephew in Canada he started like at the time he was legal drinking at 14 or whatever. He was drunk as fuck every day.
Have you heard an English 4-year-old cry? No, because they're unconscious.
Yeah,
right on.
What the
I was doped with beer and liquor early in age. Like I remember the only thing I can really remember what happened often is my dad would like run around the big top and then you can have a sip of my beer. And he's like, okay, go again if you want. And I'd wake up in a different state.
I don't remember my dad. He ran away when I was 6, like, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He ran away to another town, so he did.
Fuck that guy.
Well, that's true, right? Like,
it's actually true.
Yeah.
And these days, it's like my other members of my brothers and my sisters keep in touch with him, and they tell him about what I'm doing now, and he's like, really? He's done all these things himself. He's known on YouTube and stuff like that, and they're like, yeah, he is. And then he calls me, and I'm like, dude, who the fuck are you? Fuck off.
There he is. He's so cute.
Oh,
there he is.
Mr. Brokeback Mountain.
Mr. Brokeback, I was about to
No, let's face it.
I get a text message from Jake.
Mr. 60 F-bombs in one video.
Is that how many you counted or what?
I quit at 50, and it was pretty near the end of the vid, and you had come out of the doctor's office at that point, and so I figured it's got to be somewhere between 50 and 60, probably not more than 60. Yeah.
Can I ask a question? A serious question on each market research here. Is everyone in here American, or we've got some Canadians too?
We have
we had one Canadian, but he left.
Okay, well, we're mostly American, right? Do you dislike the English by nature? I will take no offense.
No.
Right.
I don't.
Okay.
You dislike by nature?
Do we dislike the English or like the English?
Dislike.
Oh, dislike.
No,
not at all.
Everybody in America loves England.
Yeah.
Okay.
England is the only country in the entire European continent that we can relate to.
Okay, I feel like Americans love Japan.
Canada, we can too, but whatever.
It's Canada, America, England. Those are the true allies. Everybody else can fuck off.
The reason,
all right.
There is a reason I say this. There is a reason I say this, and Jake knows exactly what I'm talking about here. The moment of realization earlier on where I started kicking stuff in my room, Jake, you remember?
Oh, we were looking through analytics, comparing.
Okay, I'm looking at my analytics, guys. This is. I have come to a conclusion. Okay, I've been doing YouTube now for five and a bit years, and I've hit nearly 60,000 subscribers, and I'm quite happy about that. I think I've done well. However, I've looked at my analytics, and I have 14%, only 14% American viewers. Yet Jake gets paid more money in the CPM, unless I remember that wrong.
Yeah, I make more CPM than your own country than you do.
He makes more money off English views than I do.
Yeah, my CPM's higher for the UK. I was like, that's fucked. By like $1 too, like a whole dollar higher.
And 64% of my viewers are from the UK. And I've been trying to work out, I'm like, do the Americans just dislike the English people?
I think it has to do with suggested videos.
I don't get sub count will drive the CPM.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm saying I don't get like a lot of European or outside of the United States like suggested motovlogger videos that come up.
Dude, that's exactly what we were talking about. It's like, do you actually? Because I was thinking about it. It's like, okay, so in the past 6 months, none of us, I'm assuming, have had suggested videos that were anything to anyone other than Casey Neistat or someone. You know, we don't get motovloggers suggested anymore.
Yeah.
But in the past, I used to get small American channels suggested to me. I never got small English channels. And it was like, does YouTube hate English people, or at least English motovloggers?
Well, I'll tell you straight up that YouTube hates motovloggers, period.
Oh, I know this.
Yeah.
This is something we've
Yeah.
discovered in recent years. But I mean, dude, no, I'm not going to say that. Carry on.
Yeah, everything YouTube is doing right now is geared toward people is geared toward steering people away from motovlogging channels, because it's where all the violence, all the law breaking, all the vulgarity, all the sensationalism and shock, it's just a haven for that. And so that's why you're not seeing, dude, I haven't seen another motovlogger suggested to me since Moby Dick was a minnow. I mean, they're trying to kill the genre. If you guys are tagging your videos with motovlogger or motovlogging or anything like that, there's a good chance that you're actually being ranked down.
I agree with you. I stopped tagging motovlogging or anything to do with motorcycles a little while ago, and I've
been doing it for like 3 years.
I've kind of changed in a life vlog direction, but still motovlogs. I've tried to create a new genre, which is the start in a life vlog, middle in a motovlog, end in a life vlog.
But you like 300 people have done that now.
Well, they have now.
Yeah, it's like everybody's thing now. So
yeah.
But yeah, I have to admit, even Casey today, he uploads a video and it's like, life vlog. He's on a motorcycle. Life vlog, and I'm like, is that good for motovlogging? No, it's not, is it?
Wait, who?
Casey.
Casey who?
Shut up, Jake.
Did he quit?
He quit. He made a new video which he's been working on for like 2 weeks, and it's he went to Vietnam with his son, and it's like on a motorcycle, and it's actually, it's
pretty good.
Not,
Who is this?
Let's be honest. 2 weeks work. Oh, Jake, shut up. You know how you get trends in your comments?
I wasn't talking.
You were. You said.
No, it was totally me. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about, Case. Was it Kyle? What's his name?
It's Caitlyn Jenner's.
Caitlyn. Oh, I fucking love that girl.
Yeah, remember when she got the
let me tell you,
drone?
man, I think you get the right idea, man. It doesn't have
Right
to
on
be.
fucking what's her name's ass is great.
Doesn't have to be. You don't have to be motovlogging. It's just you're making videos.
Did you guys ever want a bobsled?
So Angela's over there saying that she disagrees that motovlogging is becoming a black sheep genre in YouTube's eyes. I'm trying to get her to tell me why she disagrees, because all you have to look at if you're a motovlogger is your analytics over the past 6 months and your views. And but especially in the past 6 months.
For a lot of us too, like I think 2015 was this massive year, and for me, it's like every year got better and better. 2015, and suddenly it's like we peaked out. That's fucking weird. We just wham. But it's not just me. It's like you think, okay, do I suck? Right? Like, man, 2015 was so good, and then 2016, you're like going through your winter lows, and you're like, here we go. I mean, no, it's not. It's just the year just fucking is low. But when you look at all these other big guys across the board, a lot of them were the same way, right? And then you got to start saying, well, what the fuck's going on? And then, of course, you got all these new fucks who are just like, oh, it's because y'all are fucking old. You're not interesting anymore. You're not changing things up. It's like, do we have so many different styles and people doing things? It's too much of a coincidence for everybody to go downhill.
And Tim, I know you have to have seen this as well, man. I've been running the Dirty Shame for a decade now. And not to compare this directly to YouTube or anything like that, but we've had bad years. In 10 years, we've had bad years and we've had good years. Yeah. And this year was a bad year. Like we're at the Dirty Shame, we're at the midst of one of our worst years since we like got up off the ground. Like we're having one of our worst years in like the past.
I truly hope you're right that it is a bad year and it's not the end of a genre.
I just think that if you look at everything in its context,
in my own personal business.
But think about it, Josh. This all happens during a year when YouTube has started doing random and pervasive enforcement of an outdated rules and conduct agreement.
Heroes.
Yeah, the Heroes thing started up. They are trying, what YouTube is trying to do, and if you really look at YouTube as a whole and just get out of the motovlogging bubble, you can see that what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it more politically correct, more family friendly, less controversial, and they're trying to move away from and discourage all the things that have given them a bad name over the past 10 years.
I think there's an attempt on their part.
My channel is doing better over the past 6 months than it ever has.
Mine's not. Mine's doing worse than it's ever done. That could be that I totally suck at this. You know,
I don't think it's because you suck. I don't know what it is. I'm just saying, like, it's
Yeah.
not across the board.
Like my CPM is
I know
down.
a lot of people are down, and this is not me trying to rub it in anybody's faces, but my numbers are all fucking green.
Yeah, I think it's deeper than that, Tim, because you're on one side of the spectrum and I'm on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, right? Same thing here. Same thing.
Yeah, I have my rate of growth has slowed. I was getting almost 300 new subscribers a month at one point. Now it's down to about 120 a month, or at least that's what it's been over the past month, couple of months actually. My CPM is down, my views are down, likes are down. Just everything is just down. Suggested, you can look at your analytics and see where people are getting your videos off of suggested videos, and that is way down. So I know they're pulling motovloggers' videos out of suggestions big time.
Yeah, no, I completely agree, because in the past couple of years, I've always been in a situation where like 60-70% of my views were from non-subscribed, and I'm like, dude, what am I doing wrong to not get these people to jump on board? And then in recent months, year, it's really turned around to mostly subscribe views, and you're like, that kind of is black and white, that they're not promoting us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've noticed that too, but don't ever make a video talking about it. Because,
Oh no, I've tried to.
Because then you get told how stupid you are, of course.
Yeah, it's if you talk about it, you're just in it for the money, and if you don't talk about it, then, well, I don't know, but.
Yeah, we got that. Galley 85 got that ISIS flag behind him. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's pretty funny.
That's I believe Second Amendment, 1789.
Little hijab, big fucking letters on there.
When you have your glasses off, it really looks like an ISIS flag. It's pretty crazy.
Oh well, enough bitching about YouTube. We'll survive it. We're probably just gonna have to do this.
So let's say this. How about a big fucking win? I don't know how many other people watch them. Not a win, just something that like struck me as like, holy shit, it's happening. The fact that Walterific's crash made Drama Alert.
Yeah, that was pretty fucky.
I had never even heard of Drama Alert until you told me about it on SFF.
What's Drama Alert?
What the fuck is that?
It's this real fucking douchey motherfucker who sits in front of a desk with a golden microphone, and he thinks he's, I don't know, man. He's, hey, Mr. Radio, welcome one and all to Drama Alert. Let's take a look at the things going around the internet this week that are full of drama. This week we're looking at...
Tim, I got it. Stop.
Yeah, he's like waiting for a radio station to discover the guy.
Dude, let me tell you, man, when I first started looking at some guy, Keemstar, I was like, man, this guy fucking sucks. He's a fucking chode. Listening to the Baited podcast.
Can anyone hear him?
We just lost Josh, man. He just fell.
All right, well, Josh is dead now.
He fell into a wormhole.
Quick. Yeah, quick! Somebody draw a dick in his mouth. Hurry up!
he's actually pretty...
Anyway,
am I back now?
Sort
there
of.
you are. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Well, what I was saying is, until I started listening to the podcast that Keemstar does with Colossal's Crazy, like I used to fucking hate him. I started listening to that podcast. I'm like, the dude's actually all right, man. He's just a dude who's trying to make a living on YouTube, you know.
He plays a character. I've known for years as a guy who fucks with people. He's just kind of a bit of a character. Like he's an over-the-top dude on purpose.
That may be, but we still have the right to make fun of whoever the hell we
want.
No,
make fun of all. And people do like make all together. I make fun of him, but so I mean, he's still a dude. He's still just a dude.
Well,
yeah, I agree.
That's where you're wrong.
He's Billy Mays reincarnated.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Billy Mays here.
Let's get right into the news, but wait, there's more.
Oh man. Dude, Callie brought like 600 people
Give
to
him
my
a
house
chance,
yesterday.
Tim. Give him a chance.
All right, I will.
Dude, I did not mean for that to happen. It just kind of happened.
Well, Tim, I'll send you some stuff in Super Faggot Force from Beta that you'll be like, all right, I get it.
No, it's all good. But it's first impressions you cannot always go on. But...
Well, I fucking didn't like him forever because the first impression I ever had of him was when iDubbbz did that like Keemstar call out shit.
Hey, guess what?
What? Chicken butt.
And we're old.
Well, yeah. I was over at my house. It was fun. We hung out.
Shake your butt.
You should come back.
Dude, you know what? I got halfway home. Actually, I got out of the fucking driveway when I loaded up my bikes in the trailer and immediately regretted leaving Texas.
Well, you had to though. But
I mean, technically I had to. But
you had to, yeah.
If the whole way home, I was sitting there like, man,
had to get home before the cops located you.
Were at my house because that was funny. You were at my house and you're getting text from your wife like, "Are you on the way yet?" or something. It's like, no, not even close because you had to go back to Dallas, pick the truck up, go back.
We left your house, bro, and it took us like an hour and a half to get back to where we were going because we were just fucking off the whole entire time. Finally, we get to the truck, we load the bikes up, and then we went and had dinner at the Yard House.
I've never been.
Oh, it's fucking amazing.
Yard House is pretty good.
I got home like 2 this morning.
Yeah, as I figured, something like that. Yeah, I loved it though when you guys all got out to my house because a bunch of y'all hadn't been there, and you're like, "Oh, I see why you sold the Grom." I was like, "Thank you."
Yeah,
it's a little satisfying because I've taken some shit from people before. It's like it was so impossible to get that thing anywhere.
Yeah, that was a bad investment. I mean, it was a good investment now that you got rid of it, but.
Don't get me wrong, I had a great time on it, but it was one of those things, even when we were talking about getting it, I remember like, I would sit there and look at Google Maps, like, is there a road I'm not seeing? Nope, there's nothing but 60-mile-an-hour roads to get out of here. Shit. Speed limit 60. You think people are going 60 on it? Fuck, no. They're going 75, 80. Yeah, they're fucking flying.
We were doing fucking, I don't know, me and Pickles were doing like 50, 60-mile-an-hour wheelies, you know what I mean? And then, like, whenever we were not wheeling, we were fucking hauling ass about 75-ish, 80.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And there was cars passing us left and fucking right. And
it was good times, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Texas, them drivers, though.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Man, you know what's funny is any new place you go, it's the first thing people, like, I complain about. These fucking drivers don't know how to drive. No matter where I go, somewhere new.
You know what? I
didn't
feel that way when I got to, especially like through LA and stuff. I was like really impressed that people got out of your way and let you lane split. And
yeah,
there's definitely a whole different level.
Yeah, I was gonna say California in general is very aware of motorcycles. So.
Yeah. That's like and every time I've had a discussion with people around here, like because there's so many car people that don't ride, like my parents, for instance, and you sit there and like you try to explain to them like, oh, so, lane splitting, yeah, that should be legal, like, and they're like, why, it's so dangerous and blah blah. You try to explain like, look, over there in California, people are fucking. I'm guessing y'all go through driver's ed and are told to watch out for this shit, right? I mean, it's got to be.
Well, there are just so many motorcycles in Southern California.
There's awareness that doesn't.
It's really Southern, exist. Yeah. People are just, and plus people are aware of lane splitting, and that makes a huge difference. If you go back to the very first vlog I ever did with Suburban Delinquent in 2014, he talks about that. He talks about how people are as drivers, there's a certain amount of culture where they accommodate motorcyclists and they're okay with it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're over here.
There's so many of us.
They get mad at you, and yeah, it's just it's cool. But your parents that didn't ride will never get it. And so that's what I figured out. That's the problem is like until you have like some politicians that used to ride motorbikes too, it's not going to come past, man. There's just too many like old white people that are like, that's dangerous and stupid.
Florida all the time about motorcycling being bad down here, but it's fucking great. And Florida is a close second to California for a number of motorcycles per capita. And everywhere. It's bizarre to me that some people in states are like, oh man, I'll go all day without seeing a motorcycle. In Florida, it doesn't matter what time of the year it is. If you drive anywhere for a few miles, you're going to see a dozen motorcycles. Everybody rides.
It gets cold enough here, people don't ride, and you'll be out there by yourself.
And so people, everyone loves to talk shit. They're like, oh, people don't notice motorcycles in Florida. They're such bad drivers. Like, I ride a motorcycle every day in Florida. People notice motorcycles. Big time.
Yeah,
racket. I had the same thing. I don't go to London very often, and I hear so much shit about bad drivers in London. I have never seen the most conscientious, aware, and alert drivers than when I was in London. Admittedly, there were a lot of bad ones, but I've never had so many cars pull over and be like, "Yeah, go on, dude."
Well, it's a percentage thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's
so it's like the
crazy, man, that you
number
say
of
that.
bad drivers you see versus the number of people who fucking hook you up.
I mean, I was going through London on a GS 1200 that wasn't mine. It was borrowed for review, and I've never seen so many people just be like, "Big on it," and just pull across. And I'm just like, I came here with the thought that everyone was going to try and kill me, and it's really not that way. I mean, yeah, it's just the volume of traffic versus the percentages.
How many years off your life do you think you lost when you rode that GS 1200?
I mean, I went on.
It instantly ages you like 10 years at least.
I'm going to be completely honest. Okay? I borrowed this GS 1200 from a BMW dealership, okay? And I went on a ride with 40 other GS riders. I had ridden this bike for 2 days, and I would lean it more and go faster and harder on it than any of the owners. I was sat in the middle of this group like, oh my God, I'm so bored. Will you please, will you lean?
He said they were like all like middle-aged men.
Yeah, and I was then sat in an English pub, and we were having breakfast. We were having like bacon rolls and sausage rolls and stuff. And I'm sat there like, I don't wish to believe the GS stereotype, but I'm surrounded by the GS stereotype, and it's not good because the bike itself can be used far beyond what it's capable of, what most people use it for.
Dude, you got like 99% of people are fucking using it to go get groceries.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, and I got there and I was like, I'm looking at like the one I borrowed 2 days before. It's covered in mud, it's covered in splattered flies, it's covered in crap. And I'm like, okay. And I get there and all of them have got these like super clean bikes with all these panniers. And I'm like, what's in the panniers? And they're like, well, nothing. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Dude, it's the bike you buy because the guy that buys it's like the guy's got the wife that's like, you know, you got to go to the grocery store. And he's like, I know, I'll buy a motorcycle that can go to the grocery store so I get to ride.
Oh, I so nearly said something that can be. No, fuck it, I'm going to say it. You mean fat? She was fat, and he needed a big bike that had lots of torque to get around.
I mean, I want a GS 1200 like really bad.
Oh no, do not.
No, didn't you make fun of him in a video too? One time?
I did, and everybody like misreads
its on-road abilities are way better than what people will sort of give it. It's like, you know, you can go to a corner and you can lean it right in, and you can go hard and fast, and it's really good fun. And yet, most people that ride them at like, you know, 5 under the speed limit. And I'm not saying all, because I'm going
to want though instead is like
but some, and maybe the majority that are on this ride that I was on just couldn't ride the thing.
Well, I mean, come on. There's old people that can't ride motorcycles. Like, big deal. Like, of course there isn't. Of course they can't. Like, the vast majority of people who throw a leg over a motorcycle aren't gonna fucking like push it to its limits. I mean,
Ghost
Ninja. You gotta expect that, because you see that down here all the time. People are like, "Oh, you can't ride like Valentino Rossi on the street." It's like, no, you can't, because you're a normal human being. Like, come on, don't. You can't fucking.
You can for a little while.
You can't.
You're not a street Ross?
I fucking hate that. By the way.
Come on, dude. Aren't you a street
I'll
Ross?
dude, I ride like the fucking wind, so I don't want to hear no shit about that.
Yeah, you fucking pass the gas like the wind.
You know, some motherfuckers that want to like get on some dude who gets up in the twisties and like, they're like, oh, he can barely ride. He can't do this. He can't do this. Like, yeah, he can't. Like, fuck yourself. You know, of course, like, how many motorcycles are there in the world? Like, not everybody's going to be able to fucking live up to your goddamn standards of how you should be able to ride it, you piece of shit.
Amen. And with that, guys, I'm going to wrap it up because I got to work in the morning.
All right.
I have a headache. So.
Oh, man.
He has a headache.
Yep.
Too much high-end beer tonight, man.
Head on.
You know, it's like headaches, man. A couple
Too much
Marcos
low-end
and
whiskey. I've had extended vacation and probably too much drinking over the time of that. So.
Neil, thank you.
Get ready to go back to work.
All right, man.
Thank you always for hosting and being awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you guys for always joining and having a good time.
If nowhere else, I'd rather be on a Monday except jacking off to Gillian.
She's my girl. All right. Have a good night.
Let's
guys.
wrestle.
All right. Good night, Neil. Talk to you later.
Later, man. Have a good night.
5 minutes.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
That commercial was amazing because it gave people a headache. How smart was that?
Look at that. Everyone's like, I'm in here. I'm in here, bitches.
Yeah, he's been waiting for like a half hour for a slot to open up.
The refresh button, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, those instructions. Hold on, those instructions seemed like it was a commercial for acid.
Red One, we're Facebook friends now. It makes me feel really special.
Yeah, man.
Gay?
No, what's going on?
I feel so special.
Jay?
I look through all your pictures because I fucking creep on people.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you catch the good old days of Japan and the DJ life. Yeah, I miss
No,
those
I
days.
love those Japan pictures. It's like fucking wild.
Oh, yeah.
I keep 2 separate accounts. One with a fake name and one with my real name.
Well, then why don't you hit a brother up with your real name, fag?
I would. I never use Facebook, though.
Oh, okay.
Other than for... I've essentially, like, since I started doing YouTube and Twitter, like, my personal Facebook, I don't use it anymore. Like, I literally never even open it.
Hey, Derek.
I'm all about that Twitter lately, man. That's my fucking jam.
Hey, Derek. Derek.
What?
I don't know, I just wonder if you're still there. I want to hang out with you again. Let's hang out.
What are you talking about?
Derek,
I miss your company.
Yo, what are you talking about, loser?
Oh.
Derek, you gonna come down to San Diego do some drinking?
I think so.
Huh?
I think I am.
Some tequila shots.
Some Don Julio. I'm down.
Man.
I'm fucking down. I'm down to forget it all.
I mean, I'm all about that Herradura life.
Hey, but the
Y'all
other
gonna
shit
dick me
goes.
up. Y'all are all talking about getting all crazy for one night I'm there. I gotta be driving some U-Haul truck the next day. I'm gonna be all like, oh god.
Don't you have a passenger that'll be coming with you, like a sidekick?
Oh,
or
we got
whatever?
enough drivers. I can take a break for that first shift, drink some coffee.
First shift? You mean sleep that first shift? The fuck, dude.
Just sleep in the car so that when you wake up, you're already on the road.
Just put me in the back of the mattresses. Fuck it.
Nah, I'm ready, man. No, but honestly, man, I probably will not ride down.
No, there's no point to it. Just
It's been
fucking
cold and shit. Like, man, getting off of work today, I'm riding home and I look, and I was like, fuck, it's 61. I'm over here kind of shivering and shit. Like, what the fuck?
That's all. I was just saying, I don't know what the point is because we weren't going to do it. It's like,
We're shivering in 61.
Hey, fuck off, dude. It's California. You used to live
Dude,
here.
last night it was like
Motherfucker.
52, and then we were freezing.
I was
Yeah,
wearing
man.
t-shirts riding that shit.
how cold was it yesterday when you left? Or like
Yesterday it was like.
when you were in Dallas? Because it was like, it got
So the first day on Saturday the high was 65.
Yeah, it was actually
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, and I was in
grips.
that day.
That's heated grips. That's fucking.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Speaking of heated grips, I just got done hooking up some fucking heated gloves.
Y'all have a good night.
You were in a t-shirt though. Yeah.
All right, good night, Derek.
Later, man.
Later, man.
You got it, Derek.
Bye, Derek.
Yeah, I was in a t-shirt fucking all Saturday, man, until fucking the day ended. Right.
You said heated gloves?
So no. So yeah, heated gloves, man. I hook them up to the battery and I run the wires to the front and you plug in the gloves and you fucking are instantly hot as shit.
Pretty much a very like a micro electric blanket. Remember those motherfuckers?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, but for gloves. It's fucking
No,
pretty dope, man.
I'm completely with it. I don't like how thick heated grips are. And I was recently at a motorcycle show and I went up to the company that sells the heat grips and I was like, hey, dude, do you want me to review your products for you? Because I honestly want the gloves and don't want to pay for them. So just give me a review and...
Yeah, American way.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I'm hang on a minute. Let me do the conversions.
No conversions. We're gonna go off air. Everyone start making.
Oh yeah, we're going off air.
Time to start singing.
Here, I'm gonna
Got about a minute.
I'm gonna set the Guinness Book of World Records.
Go off air already. This is ridiculous.